Alright, they can see us. And here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Seeds of Chaos. I almost said Die or Die. Seeds of Chaos. Also, I just realized I did waves and everything, and my camera's frozen. So yeah. Paul.
Hello. Yes, my camera is out. Sorry again. Technology hates me and hates everyone. It hates you. Technology is your enemy. I mean, I love technology. Welcome to Seeds of Chaos, where everything's fun and you're not gonna die.
Hopefully.
Someone want to give me a brief description of what happened last time?
Sure. The last time on Seeds of Chaos, Havel was unconscious. So we took him, mostly Kenneth carrying him, to the Temple of Lathander, praise him, and Aza sat watch over Havel's body as the others set out on a mission to find diamond dust so that we could bring it back for the priestess of Lathander, praise him, to resurrect Havel and to resurrect Sal Sherdog, who we had also found in the Lair of the Hags. So we set out, we found a drunken dwarf, and he accompanied us out into the wilds of the mountains. And at the very end of the stream, we were attacked by wildmen or barbarians or something. We're not quite sure what yet. They were offered the opportunity to back down, but they decided not to do that. So we're kicking their asses. That's where we are.
Boss is fucked.
It's fucked. So yes, we were in the middle of combat last time. While Havel is sleeping for some reason, which he has never done in his entire life. Aza is staying by his side, and let's start over with Aza. Let me bring you to the Holy Temple of Lathander.
Obligatory mention of all the cute ghost Havel trying to hug Aza and stuff.
Oh yeah, you can't forget that, because who can't forget that? Alright, so Aza and Havel. Havel, you are sitting I'm assuming you're like standing next to Aza?
I'm sitting next to Aza.
Okay. So, Aza, it's hours and hours until the priestess has gone to sleep and try to get some rest. As time passes, she wakes up and walks into the room. And she says, I feel much better. She kind of leans over at Chow and examines him.
You're not waking him up before you're waking Havel up, right?
If I can help him in any way, and Havel in any way, does it matter not which order goes first? If it's helping both of them?
I just want Havel fixed. So the reason I want him first is so that you don't waste whatever on Sal if it turns out that you can't do it again or something.
I understand.
That was really creepy.
I know, I'm sorry.
Paul's a creepy woman. Let's just.
Hey, fuck off.
I understand.
Oh crap! I forgot to put the hold on. Got to put the grid back on. Oops. She's very large now. Okay. She says. She leans down at Chow and let me roll a medicine check. 5. She kind of stands up and puffs. Kind of just. I need to study more. Excuse me. And she walks out and walks away. Would you like to do anything, Asa?
I guess I run up to her door and start knocking.
Alright, yeah, her door is over here. You hear her get up from her desk and hold on.
It looks like you're gonna eat me the way that it is. Like, the arms kind of look like it's like the mouth and it's like a ghost dog or something.
Yeah, ghost.
Ghost dog. She gets up and opens, kind of just slides the curtain over. Yes,
Can I help?
sure. She kind of puts out her arm for you to go first. She kind of moves out of the way, just backs up just a hair. And she goes and sits back down at her desk. Well, I was studying, and you told me that a brain. Were you
Yeah.
fighting a brain?
Yeah.
In the.
A brain.
She kind of flips through a book. Does it look like this? And she puts up a picture of what an intellect devourer looks like.
Yeah, that.
This is not as bad as I thought. Did you say your big Havel? You said. Did he get hit with the brain as well?
Well, we didn't see what happened to Sal, but Havel got, well, I would assume got hit with the brain. I didn't actually see it myself, but.
Did it go inside Havel? She kind of puts this picture down.
A brain materializes.
Nah, it's just for chat.
Kill it!
Go ahead. Oh god. We killed Blue. Hashtag we killed Blue. Exclamation point. We killed Blue. She looks at you and asks, did the intellect devourer, did he go inside the brain of Havel?
I don't know. I didn't see it happen. I just know we were fighting them. Then I looked away from him, and then he was this.
Well, there are 2 solutions to this problem. One, we have your friends searching for the gem come back. Or another tactic the creature uses where a spell of protection from good and evil will help restore. Do you know any such spell? Maybe to aid myself.
I can speak with animals.
Oh, well then.
I don't have very many spells, to be honest. I'm more of a stabby person.
Oh. I must have misread you wrong.
Well, I know
you would
some
like to
spells.
assist me.
You didn't. Hey, I know some. I can do hideous laughter. I can cure wounds, disguise self, message, mage hand.
Please. Please, calm. Lathander wants peace. I want peace, and peace for your friends. If we will, please, if you could assist me.
I can try.
I have a spell ready, but not the ones your friends are going to find. That is for the Greater Restoration. If I try this spell on both your friends, maybe one of them will wake.
I can lend some bardic inspiration. Is that helpful?
Yes, she nods and grins and just kind of looks at you with like a joyous expression and stands up and kind of starts walking towards the door and kind of puts her arm out like, come on, please, follow me. Back to your friends as she walks. Over to your friends.
Alright. Sorry. Trying to like figure out chat's view at the same time.
Oh, I gotcha. And the ghost of Hovel moves! Woo! Hovel! Okay, so Hovel. As you're following Aza and the priestess back, you come to right here, and as soon as your incorporeal body like reaches this curtain, it just goes black. Your vision just completely goes black, and you're hearing sounds that you haven't heard in a very long time. You hear the voice of your master, your first master, and you kind of open your eyes, and it's very blurry, and you're looking around. You see lots of body parts, stone body parts laying around his laboratory. You're seeing him you see him walking from your right to your left out of your vision, and then back from your left to your right out of your vision. So seems like he's pacing, and you're just very still. You can just hear him yelling, damn it! And then it seems like time goes by very fast, because the next minute he's excited and says, the soul is ready. It's almost ready. Part of that speech kind of goes fuzzy as you like blink, and it goes black, and then your eyes open, and it's just fuzzy. So, okay. Now, cut back to the sword fights in the Forlorn Hills with Kenneth, Effie, and Flora. Let me put some battle music on before I forget.
Okay. Yay, battle music.
We're in the middle of combat.
I was wrong. There's 6, not 5.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they're
wait, no, that's the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And the dwarf's dog.
Yeah, there's 5. Okay, so top of the round, it is their turn.
Why is Kenneth glowing?
We need a quick edit though. Hold on 2 seconds. Nope, come here. There we go. New Flora.
Yeah.
There.
A new Flora appears. Alright, so let's go with this one. He is going to...
Sorry, I'll wait till my turn.
Okay. Damn it. Why is my keyboard... Oh. Okay. I thought roll 20 was... Yeah, hold on, my computer is being very slow. Give me a second.
Hi, Oni.
Hi, Oni. What's up, dude?
Welcome to the chaos. The
Welcome.
seed of chaos.
Alright. Oh, yes, thank you. Wait, what was your initiative before?
I think it was 10. I know I was between Delg and Effie, so that'll put between the two.
Okay, I'll just change it right now. Oh, you did. Alright, cool. Alright, so he swings at Kenneth for 9. Totally missing.
Yep.
Only catching air. Alright, this one will swing at Flora.
Yeah, I'm listening, but my cat's dying in the background. I'll be right back.
Okay, oh, 21. I believe that is going to hit.
Most likely.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Alright, what are you trying to hit for?
21. For your armor class.
I'm sorry, say that again.
21.
21.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Alright, so you get 9 points of piercing damage as
Oh,
his
bloody hell.
big old axe hits you on your shoulder and droops your shoulder down for a second. Now you have this gaping gash and a reasonable amount of blood coming out of it. Alright, this one is going to move this way, and that will give more an opportunity of attack as he's like looks at his friend and then decides to move, thinking his friend is going to take care of it. So Flora, you have an attack of opportunity if you like.
I don't think she can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You have an attack of opportunity.
Sorry, my cat can't decide whether or not he's dying or needs to puke up a hairball. I would like to take that attack of opportunity.
Okay, go ahead.
Kill it.
Count that.
It can be any attack?
Or
Or
it would be a melee or ranged.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay, I'll let you know spell.
I don't recall whether or not she had casted her blade last time. I think she had just done casting magic.
I can see she Shadow Blade. Yes.
Did she? Or was it me
actually,
missing things?
You mage armored yourself.
yes, you did make armor yourself. I knew that.
So
I don't remember you played song.
Yeah, I don't
we're gonna
know.
do it.
Not Blade Song, but
No.
Shadow. So, no. Okay,
I
so
don't think so.
roll
Okay.
your.
So it's just gonna be right here then.
12. That is not gonna hit. You miss by an inch.
Alright,
You did get his the back of his shirt though. It ripped, but it didn't. It was inches away from skin.
So she
Oh,
like
well.
gets hit super hard and then like sees the other guy move and tries to attack him, but she's just like she's way too beat up.
Ah, the pain!
Alright.
With us, right?
This one up here will hit your dwarven companion. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. Shit. Nope. That is not a... For 11. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, Doug is really hurt. He took quite a bit. Alright, next up is Kenneth, and then Gelg is on. Yeah.
Hey, can I point out to you that Flora looks like she's about to fall off of what she's on because she is very, very badly injured.
Well, Kenneth is going to take a... I was going to say, Kenneth is about to take a moment to assess the situation.
Okay.
One thing Kenneth will notice is the person with the blue ring has fairy fire around them and they're glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
What is this?
That is a master. That's what Delg was riding on because he's a dwarf.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So it's not an enemy.
No, that is his dwarf.
Oh,
His his steed.
Advantage. Okay. Options are limited.
You ready?
Kenneth is going to use his attack action because he's pretty much got nothing else.
Okay.
And I guess he's going to have to go... He'll go for the one with the fairy fire first.
Okay.
I've got advantage on my attack.
Alrighty, roll to hit. 19. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright. 10 points of slashing damage.
Nice. Slashy. Alright, that was a good cut right on his abdomen. You know, like going from left to right.
Alright. Is he still up?
He's screaming at you. Yeah. He's up. It's kind of, he's pretty resilient. He just looks at you and like growls.
Second attack!
Yep, that's gonna hit as well. As he's trying to parry you, he slips. His axe drops, and you slash him right in his chest. Alright, roll damage.
7 points of slashing damage.
Nice, 7 points. Nice.
Hopefully
Alright,
that will distract him from Flora.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
I got nothing. I'm out of everything.
Alright. Doug is going to turn, seeing his 3 opponents. Screams. I'm going to get you, fucking bastards! You killed my wife! And he just, like... You can kind of tell he's just kind of rambling off nonsense. And...
Someone's enraged.
Yeah. It was to the one right here. Holy miss. Is that a 1? No, it was a 2. Jeez. That's terrible. Alright, hold on.
Yeah.
And then the second one will be the one here in the middle. And that misses.
Hey, you doubled it! You doubled your roll though. You should
Yeah,
feel
man.
proud of that.
Alright, so he's just swinging wildly like a madman with nothing to lose. And that's gonna be his turn. Wow. Effie, you're up, and Flora, you're on deck.
No, Flora has a 10. She's before me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sorry.
don't
I
know how
forgot
to
to
move
do.
myself.
Yep. I forgot to do redo that. There we go. Look.
Alright, awesome. Kinda wish I had a way to heal myself.
You may want to disengage.
Oh, definitely going to do that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Well,
So
what you could do?
I don't think I can disengage.
You
You
can.
can disengage as an action.
Yep.
Everyone can disengage as an action. Only rogues can do it as a bonus.
Do you have
Yeah.
a bonus action? Like something you can do with the fight to help the fight as a bonus?
Let me look into that.
I mean, like ideally, I would be standing where you are now,
Yeah.
but I can't. I couldn't exactly hold my movement and attack at the same time.
I can do my phase step as a bonus action, except I'm pretty sure
A phase step does not trigger attacks of opportunity.
you
That
said
is
that
correct.
we had a short rest, correct, Paul?
Yes, a short rest.
Okay, so I do have it back again. Then that is what I will do. So Flora's gonna face step out because she is in a bad way right now.
Alright, how far is that?
30 feet. I'm trying to decide if I should go behind them. I feel like. That's
Also, are
probably-
you taking the horse with you?
No, she's
I
no.
don't think she can.
Nope.
30 feet? Quite a bit. And there's more this way too. The map doesn't stop. Like, if you were to go, you know, to your right, it keeps going.
Okay. So she's gonna sort of she's scared because this is really bad for her right now. She's really badly injured. And so she's going to flee essentially. And she's gonna use face step, and I'm gonna say that when she's scared, that's probably like her version of winter. So when you use your face step, let me go ahead and chat.
There you go. What it is summer.
Huh?
Each creature. Hold on. Unless I've got that wrong
No,
again.
she's in
No,
spring right now, but she's using it to teleport herself.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
based
Is that-
on it's based on her emotions, and right now she's
oh,
scared
right.
as fuck.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright.
so when in winter, one creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you before you teleport must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the next turn. So I'm gonna say, which one's the one who hit her? That one?
It was the one that had fairy fire on it.
Okay.
He's hit you twice now, really badly. The
Yeah,
same
so he's gonna be the one.
Alright. Give me a second. What is the spell save DC?
15.
Wow. Okay. You're lucky. It's just a straight D20 roll. Check that out. 9.
I think it's
9.
Okay, so he is frightened, and frightened.
That might be wrong. I'm sorry. I just 8
What?
plus 4. Oh, the spell save. Because it's not her
well, he
normal.
probably.
And he failed anyways.
Yeah, he failed anyway. So frightened on his turn. Is this for an ability checks? Creature can move closer to the source.
10.
Good. Alright, so I can't move anywhere.
Sure.
Close to you. I have to move. Alright, anything else for Flora?
No, she's gonna end up over here.
Okay.
You can
Alright.
still have your action.
Oh, that's a good point.
You technically could ready your action.
That's true. Could I ready a spell in case someone comes after me?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Which spell are you gonna ready?
That is a good question. What do I still have available? Ooh.
Well, while you think it over,
Yeah.
Effie, you're up, and the creatures are on deck.
So, Effie has been very reserved and not really put herself in danger in recent fights. If you guys have noticed, I've taken like not any damage. But she sees the seriousness of the situation, and so I'm going to step up.
Ooh.
And I am going to jump forward and lash my arms out in front of me, and my fingernails grow and slash at the target in front of me as I do primal savagery.
You channel primal magic to cause your teeth and fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you on a hit. Target takes 1d10 damage, acid damage. Okay, so...
I've advantage because he's very fired.
Right. Roll.
19 plus my
19.
mod, so
What is your spell modifier?
like 3.
Oh, okay.
Plus proficiency.
Yeah, I was just curious. I mean, it's a hit, so
Yeah.
I just want to know what your modifier was.
It's
But,
plus 6 to hit.
So 1d10 acid damage. Down my
It's 2d10 because I'm higher level.
Okay.
Boom!
19.
Nice. On which one?
The fairy fire person.
Oh, okay.
It's the point of the spell. No one else has used it so far. I might as well.
Hey.
Oh wait,
I
no,
used
sorry.
it.
You used it last game. Nobody used it. I mean.
Alright, so this guy is severely hurt as acid is corroding his body. You just all smell burning flesh. Let me put a marker on him.
And I'm pretty sure that's it from me. I don't have any bonus action thing.
Okay.
Why do I have a bad feeling?
Okay. Alright. Next up is top of the round. This one is going to move. He's actually going to try to ram into Kenneth. So Kenneth, I need you to do a contested strength check or dex,
Does
whichever
this
is
count
higher.
as a saving throw?
No, it's a check. It's a contested. He's trying to bull rush you. Run your ass over.
That's a 9. I forgot to take off advantage.
Oh my gosh, I rolled an 8 and to all of you who are looking, it looks like two tired warriors fighting, and Kenneth outdoes this bulky bandit guy, and yeah, he just smacks into him and then falls on his butt. So he's now on his butt. Alright, this one is going to swing at Effie.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Going to what?
Swing at Effie for 13.
Face the wrath of the axe.
Does that hit?
No. I have a 14.
Misses and flies right over your head as he tries to chop your head off. Alright. This one turns to Delg.
With the feeling we're about to get a dwarf.
Missing Delg.
If he goes down, I'll cure light wounds or
What?
whatever.
Let me just do.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't have cure wounds.
I was totally doing that wrong. God damn it. Yeah, so they all miss Delg.
Wow,
They
that was
all miss
lucky.
each other, and before he missed them. Okay, so next up is Kenneth, and Delg is on deck.
We did that, you
Kenneth
guys.
sees this guy being prone is like, screw that noise. I'm going to hit the one who's trying to attack my friend.
Alright, so you're going for the fairy fire one?
Yep.
Alright.
Stab.
And
21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
You may even
9
be able to
points
kill
slashing
him.
damage.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
Well, he just got like okay. As he's swinging around, Kenneth, Kenneth sees Effie just like duck under there. And he's like, he goes, you're not, stop trying to, he goes, not my friend. And he just takes a big, swing, overhead swing, and just like sinks his sword into the side of the guy's skull.
Ooh. Alright, so everyone just hears a thud as this sword smacks his head and cracks skull. He just goes limp, instant
Next
limp,
attack.
and
Next
falls
attack.
right to the floor. Yeah, you do have an extra attack, right?
Yeah, that's going to the prone guy. I believe I have advantage on prone enemies.
Yes, you will. You have
It's a
advantage.
melee attack.
Advantage again.
And
22.
It's gonna hit.
7 slashing damage.
Alright, so
You haven't
he
needed
is not-
advantage yet.
I'm just sad that I'm not a rogue.
Alright, so this guy is not looking too bad. Just a minor cut. Alright, is that it for Kenneth?
That's it for Ken.
Alright.
Paul, if you're sad that you're not a rogue, you can always ask Azo to tutor you.
Alright, Doug is gonna swing at this guy right here. And completely missing again. And goes, instead of the one in the middle, the one next to his master. Ooh, that one is a hit.
23.
As he hits this one for 5 points of slashing damage.
Oh, better than
Alright.
nothing.
Yeah. Alright, next up. Flora, and then Effie, you're on deck.
Leave it to me to take a bite of something before being called. One moment.
Sure.
Isn't that always how it works?
Audio chat. I'm not in chat right now, but if, I wanted to know how is my audio, good, bad, or extra shitty.
No one's complained about it yet. There were a couple instances where you got bad, but right as I was about to say something, it fixed itself.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's been pretty meh.
And
Alright.
chat's been active and no one complains. That's a good sign.
Oh, good. Well, how's everyone in chat doing? I hope you're doing well.
We have Oni and Nevi.
Ooh, hi Nevi. And Lee, hope you're doing well listening.
Okay.
If you're there. Alright, so Effie, Flora, you're up, and then...
Laura's gonna
Effie,
cast
go.
Mirror Image.
Okay. Alright, so you duplicate yourself.
Yeah.
Is that... No, okay. Alright, so how many... Just 2?
I think it's. It's 3. Yeah. Okay. I was just making
Okay.
sure there wasn't some reason.
Yeah, 3. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
Hey, Flora.
they're in her space.
fine. Be specific about it.
She's able to move them, though.
Working on the floors!
Yeah.
Alright.
They.
It's a cloud of floras.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting. I just have to say really quickly. I can't. Oni, dost thou even hoist about the beefy paladin?
Nice.
Sorry, I had to say it.
I like that.
Alright, yeah, that was your action. Any bonus action or movement you want to do, Flora?
I'm at 5 HP, so that seems like a bad choice. You know what? She'll start her blade song because she hasn't been singing before now, and that will up her AC. So, yeah, she'll start
Okay.
singing.
Alright. La la la.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll definitely help you too against guys with melee.
Alright, Effie, you're up, and the creatures are on deck.
I say thanks as I stand upon the body of the dead person, and I say, Kenneth, help Delg. And I'm going to move and slash at the prone person.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice! Ooh, 17 plus, what's your bonus?
6. It's 6.
6? Oh yeah, that's 26. Dang! Nice.
No, 23.
23, my bad. Yep, definitely. Roll damage.
Huh.
7.
What are you
okay.
gonna do?
7. Alright, you put a good gash right on his back. He like yelps, or not yelps, just like screams in pain. Alright, is anything else for Effie? Bonus action, movement?
Nope. No,
Okay.
I already moved, so I'm good.
Yep. Alright, prone guy is gonna get up. That's half his movement. And assuming he's surrounded, he is going to disengage. Alright, he's gonna move here. Put one thing off him. There.
Paul, real quick, for the sake of the stream, stop the music and start it again.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Thank you. Sorry,
You're
nothing to see
Oh, no,
here.
it's fine. Alright, this one is going to swing at Del. So let me roll that.
Miss.
Never. Yep, that's gonna hit. I was doing. For 10. Doug is looking pretty. Alright, then the one here is gonna turn and it's going to attack Effie.
Another 20.
Yep.
Again,
Well,
that
I had to
was
get hurt eventually.
Yeah. 4 5 points of damage as
Oh,
you get slashed on your hands, and water kind of like sprays out. So it's like your blood is more water, you're just leaking. Alright, and then the last one up top is going to go for Doug again.
who left the faucet on?
And misses. As the dog bites his leg, he misses. Alright, Kenneth, you're up, and Doug is on deck.
Well, Kenneth's gonna move up and smack the one that smacked Effie.
Alright, smack away.
Smacking away. Let me turn off the bandage for
Oh, yes. Don't forget that.
And here we go.
No, Doug's a miss.
And again.
Very close.
That's a 20.
That is
That's
a
a
hit.
22.
That's a hit.
Alright. 5 points slashing damage.
Alright, so you
Wow, I
put
think
a
that's
tiny gash.
Yeah, that's a 1, alright.
For this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Okay.
Also,
Alright.
can I ask you a question? Was the dog supposed to attack last round?
No, I didn't want to put him in combat. It was more of a flavor thing. I just wanted, he like bit him, and just because of why he missed. Just a flavor thing. Anything else for Kenneth?
Nope, that's all he's got.
Alright. Doug is going to turn to his dog and say, "Good boy." And he's actually going to jump on his dog, his mastiff. So that will cause 2 attack of opportunities.
Wouldn't it be smart for him to just disengage and run away?
Yeah. Hold on. Alright, so let me... I got 1 card to myself. I rolled a 1. So let's hope this is something good, like he hits his other teammate.
He hits the person standing directly below him.
I love that. Your target may make an opportunity attack against you. Wow, okay. So as he's trying to swing at him, Del like turns and sees that, and oh, I forgot I have his picture. Hold on. And Okay, hold on. Roll 20's being slow. Come on, roll 20. Don't die on me. Oh wow, too many. Oh, a nat 20. Oh wait, no, not a nat 20, but 20.
Unnatural 20.
A dirty 20. So full 20 slashing.
But another nat 1.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. Alright, so he gets hurt. And the other one's over here needs to make an attack of opportunity as well.
Mm-hmm.
Crit, fail, crit, hit.
That is gonna hit. Whoop. Jeez, I cannot type at all today. Alright, so 10 points of damage to our good friend Delg. He's not looking good. Alright, Delg is going to turn and hit the closest one next to him on his Mastiff. Oh, that would be disadvantage. So 15 misses, and then he gets one more with disadvantage. Yeah, he misses, swinging wildly. Alright, Laura, you're up. And Effie, you're on deck.
So, having been watching people in this battle, is it kind of easy to tell which of them is in charge?
Which is in what?
Which one of them is, like, in charge of these guys?
It looks like this one that ran away from Effie. He's kind of a bigger guy. He kind of has some clothing that would determine his station in this group. Just
Okay.
on a subtle glance.
Well, then that doesn't work because he's. Well, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. So Flora and her mirror images are going to go. Oh wait, that's not. Measure. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's 30, and then from here he would be like 10, and then yeah. Okay. Cool. So she's going to move herself in the direction that he's running off until she gets close enough where she can cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
And so he needs to make. I lost it.
Yeah.
Can he be charmed?
You can try.
Okay.
Is it intelligence or wisdom?
Well, because if he's immune to charming, then it doesn't work. It says
Right.
it's wisdom saving throw,
Okay. Alright,
and that
okay.
one is a 15.
Ooh.
Damn it!
Nat 20.
He's so he's like looking around intently, like he's on his toes, like really alert, and he kind of just looks at you as he casts his spell, and he just like physically shakes his head, and just turns back to his eyes back to his friends.
Okay, well, what she says to him as she tries to suggest it is she tries to tell him, I suggest that you run away now and take your men with you. So even if he doesn't like actually have it casted, she's still kind of hoping that he'll listen, especially now that she's got 3 extra versions of herself. Maybe she can intimidate him, although probably not because she's bleeding out pretty bad. But can I roll intimidation to see if she can intimidate?
It would be an action to do that. You do a spell that acts as a action. But as you say that, he stomps his foot down and says, "No, you're the one that needs to run away now, little girl."
Oh, hell no.
Alright, Effie, you are up and they are on deck.
You know, I was thinking of saving my 3rd level spell slot for something, but you know what? I'm just tired of this ish.
Go big or go
And
home.
I am casting Ice Knife on this guy right here.
Okay.
So let me click on that.
Is it Ice Net? Oh. Never mind.
It's an attack. It's an attack spell, right?
Range. It's a ranged
A
spell attack.
Okay.
And it'll do 46 dexterity saving throw for all 3 of those targets.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because you're
okay.
casting it at 3rd level instead of the usual.
Right. Dexterity saving throw. And
For
what's
all
the
3 of those dudes.
What's the DC?
Fuck, I missed my attack. My DC is, why can't I remember it? 14.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
The first one misses. The second one misses as well, and the third one passes. So, all of them but this one fail. So then they take 12 damage.
Well,
No.
no.
It's
That's what I
it's
thought that
46.
roll afterwards. Oh, 46.
Well,
13.
Ow!
13.
why'd I have to get 2
Well,
ones?
actually, no, never mind. I don't know why I said ow.
Sad. Wait, oh wait! That does hit! I didn't add my attack modifier to the 12. I'm such an idiot. It's 18. So, 1d10
Okay.
piercing on the guy that dodged. So everybody gets damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you roll? Wait, 1d. Okay, so 2.
So 2.
For the guy over here. Alright.
Hey, you did 15
So
damage.
2,
there, actually.
13, and 13.
Alright. The 2 that got the straight ice knife, the ice just comes from the air and hurls down like a shard or a sheet of icy death, and they're impaled. Anything else you'd like to do? Bonus action?
Yes. I am going to move.
Okay. Alright. Alright, it is their turn. So this one back here that was shouting at Effie.
What? No.
No, Flora.
Sorry?
You mean at Flora, right?
At Flora, I'm sorry, at Flora. He's going 5. Move, charge in front of Flora, and attack. Do you have your triplicates out, or your
Yes.
clones? Flora clones?
I mean, do you need actual markers?
Would they be on your space, or would they be around you? That's
They're in
They
your
would be,
Yes.
they would be around her because the way the spell works is whenever she takes an attack, someone rolls a d20 to see if the attack actually hits her or a clone.
yeah. So put your clones where you were gonna
Well,
have them.
It's like
They
there's
are.
like 4 of her in a very like directly around her.
Right.
You
In
know,
her
they're all
space.
still on her
Alright.
space.
So
Oh,
I
are
need
they
to
all still on the same
D20.
Yep. And they move with her and mimic her.
Alright, so
Like a Flora sandwich.
that's the D22. So what is
No.
Now, something in the spell says they have to roll a certain number to hit her,
Yeah,
and if they
that
don't
will-
roll
that-
one of those
that
numbers,
They will hit her.
Alright.
so that
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the target to a duplicate.
And
Okay,
you
so-
roll a 2.
Well, she didn't roll. The DM did.
I mean, it's the
Oh,
same.
was that her? Was she supposed to roll? I'm sorry.
It says, right? You just
Oh.
read that.
Are you gonna let me?
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought I was supposed to roll.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll take a
Go ahead.
do-over.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, do it. Alright, so it's a duplicate. Nice.
Barely. Oh, well, first of all, does the attack even hit her?
That's a good question. So let me see.
No, you have to do the D20 thing before you know if it hits. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you
Yeah, it's just when targeting.
Does 19 hit duplicate Flora?
Poof.
Their AC is. Hold on a second, I scrolled down.
It's 10
Yeah,
plus
you
your
have to. Yeah.
Then their AC is 14.
Yeah.
yeah, 19 hits. That's 1 clone down.
Is it a physical attack?
Yeah, he's hitting with his axe.
Okay, cool. Then choose one of them to die.
Okay. Oh, I was rolling damage, but it just poops away.
Yeah.
Alright, so you just see him like swiping the air and his axe ching, hits the ground and this loud noise. Alright, this one up here next to Effie is going to swing.
No, I appeared next to it.
As he peers next to it, it takes a swing at the new target. The 20.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, whoop. Oh, it still did that. Wait, no, hold on. I threw, that was,
Wait, didn't it work?
no, because
What did it roll? You can highlight over the
I
roll,
know.
dude. What did you?
It rolled a 4, I believe.
yeah, it's 6. So 6
Alright,
damage.
less damage. That's fine with me.
Yeah. 6 damage. Alright, then this one is going to swing at Kenneth. For 14.
No.
Alright, misses wildly at your chest. You parry it easily.
I don't think
And then
Kenneth's
the
been
last-
hit this fight.
The last one he's going to swing at the master. So, yep, that's gonna hit him. Alright, for 9. 9. Alright, he's looking pretty hurt, but not too bad. He's kind of got this energy as he's yelling at his mastiff to get him, sick him. Alright, Kenneth, you're up, and Del, you're on deck.
Kenneth is going to move here, and he's going to double stab the one who attacked Flora.
Okay, go ahead.
Effie, sorry, Effie.
Go ahead, this one right here. Alright, stab away.
Slash
That's a hit.
1 is a 21.
That is a hit.
That is 7 points of slashing damage.
7. Okay,
Slash 2 is an 18.
that's a hit.
That is 8 points of damage.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Oh, cool. Well, he sees him slash Effie, and he's like, he's like, I said, runs over, don't hurt my friends. And this time he just brings it like directly down on top of the guy's head like an axe, like an axe striking at a log.
Every
Alright,
time
so
somebody
Greg-
hits me, they die.
Yeah, right? You easily chop right in the middle of his head, and he, like the other one, just goes completely stiff with like this shocked expression as he falls to the floor, dead. Blood just gushing out of his head. Alright, Kenneth, anything else?
Now Kenneth's going to turn to the other guy and like just stare at him.
Alright, Alright, Doug is up. Doug is going to move this way on his mastiff. and is going to strike the one right there. First attack misses, and second attack totally misses.
Wow.
He has
wow.
disadvantage on his Mastiff? Damn, that's
Yeah, it's tough to ride and attack.
He's not using
All
it
right.
long enough.
Dog misses terribly. So Flora, you're up, and Effie, you're on deck.
Okay, so Flora's gonna go ahead and try to hit this dude with a spell that I just now realized. A concentration spell, so that's not gonna work.
Why?
Flora's gonna hit him with her sword, I guess.
Wait, why will the concentration spell not work?
She has to. Oh no, wait, mirror image is not.
No,
Thank
yeah.
you,
Nope, you're good. You're welcome.
it's not.
Okay.
You're good.
Cleo.
Are you
So-
attacking, or is your duplicate attacking?
It's always her.
Okay.
Yeah, the duplicate
So,
just mirrors.
It looks like the duplicates are attacking him. He's kind of like putting his hand up, like, oh
Yeah.
no. All right. Attack
So she's going to first cast Shadow Blade so that she has her sword.
Okay.
And that unfortunately makes her. And then she's going to try to hit him with booming blade. So,
Okay.
all right. Rolling for
Uh,
blade, that's 11.
misses.
Ignore
Man,
the
you're-
50 on Shadow Blade, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that misses. He goes right over his head.
My rolls are shit tonight. Well, always.
Yep.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Hey, at least you got the one that counted and directed the attack to the duplicate.
All right. Anything else for Flora?
Nope.
As it looks like all three duplicates are trying to attack this guy.
Yeah,
All right,
and
Effie.
the fact that he shouldn't be able to tell who's the real one.
Yeah, it's kind of scaring him a little bit. All right. Effie, you're up.
I kind of like, you hear like a gurgling in my throat, and then I lash forward and try to bite into the back of this guy that Delg is fighting.
All right. So you jumping on the dead guy to get to him?
Yeah.
All right.
Do I have advantage or not?
Yes, you would. You had blinking.
Let's roll it. What? Oh, frozen. 19 plus 6, so yeah.
All right. Yeah, that. Yeah, that hits. So 10. What? Don't you have your attacks on your sheet?
I clicked it, but it doesn't like have like whatever on it, so I just.
That's weird. All right. 10. Okay. He is still up. As you slash him back.
Only Kenneth is allowed to kill people.
Is that it for Effie?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then there's their turn.
Well, oh, actually, can I move? Sorry.
Yeah, you can.
All right. So I am then going to move over here.
Okay. So you like.
I didn't want to
jump-
stand on a dead body.
I got you. So like
Thread the
jumping.
needle.
All right.
Plus now you're giving me fun.
All right. So this one is going to swing at Flora. So Flora, roll me a 1d20. Let's determine
Is
which.
now the
one.
number like 11 or higher?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I hit. So I am aiming at Flora.
I hate virtual dice!
Yeah, me too. Alright, the 21.
Oh.
That does hit.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Flora, what's your armor
Min-
class?
Well, I'm sorry, say that again.
What's your
It's
armor
21
class?
or 20.
My armor class is 21 right now. Does that hit?
So what? 21?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
So
it hits.
15.
Oh, max damage. It
You
doesn't
take
matter.
all the max damage as it slashes you right down the middle, and your what you're wearing is cut, and you're bleeding profusely.
Okay, let me just help you with this. Unconscious people can't hold their concentration.
It's not concentration though. How does
Yeah,
that
it's
work?
not.
Yeah, it's when
Oh, you're right.
you're unconscious, all your spell. Oh, well, yeah.
That
But
means
you see
her
all
body
these.
still has two shapes around her unconscious body on the floor, so it's still harder to hit. Maybe.
It would
No.
not know which one's real because
Yeah,
the other one
yeah.
disappeared. I mean, they might as well be gone.
All right.
No, if someone tries to attack you, they still have to. You still can do the D20 thing, right?
I
But
don't
he's-
think that would work. I mean, it's an illusion, so the illusion's
But
broken.
that's the illusion is on the other people though, not on you. They can, whatever. I'm trying to help you, but okay.
Yeah, but I can't make any actual justification for anyone being dumb enough to see one has disappeared and then another is on the ground, but the other two might still be
No,
hurt.
No, the other two copy your movements exactly, so they're on
Yeah,
the
but-
ground with you.
This has to stab
Yeah.
the same
That's
one
true.
you stabbed before.
Okay, yeah. All right.
All
That's
right. So the one between Effie and Kenneth, the one he turns and looks at Kenneth and strikes at Kenneth for 22. You
Okay,
know that
that hits.
hits. All right. One. Oh, no, not 1d20. For 13 points of damage as he tried to parry him, and he almost tries to chop off one of your fingers, but does a good gash. All right, this one turns to Effie. Oh, and tries to slash at Effie. For 11.
Yay, it's a mess.
The concentration from Delg kind of made them stumble. Alright, actually he is going to move here. So, Kenneth, you're up, and Delg is on deck.
Okay, does Kenneth see what happened to Flora?
That is a good question. I mean, you're pretty concentrated on these guys in front of you.
That is true.
I
If
feel
you
like
like to give me a perception check. Give
Flora,
me
you
a
making noise as you
perception
fall?
check. So what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is 9.
No, you probably wouldn't. You're pretty concentrated on this fight.
Well, then I will continue to face the opponent that's across from me.
Alrighty. Saw him attacking you.
That is a
Yes,
23.
that is a hit. As he's screaming at you to go away.
roll
That's a
another D20, you might crit.
And that is a 20. Not
Ooh.
natural, but a 20.
Yeah, 30-20. That does hit.
16 points total.
Alright.
He's he attacked me.
Yeah, that hurt him
He's
really
basically-
bad. He is on the brink of death.
Alright, Effie, you're up.
Bleeding out of his nose and out of the wound that you just gave him. Alright, wait. Remember that you have an advantage for flanking next time, by the way. Oh,
Would I? Because he looks like he's facing me.
well, you have Effie between you and this guy.
There's just multiple threats. Remember, this is happening in 2 seconds, so he has to focusing on 2 people on both sides would give you advantage, basically.
I'm gonna
Alright,
leave
so-
it as is because I don't want to run the risk of my second attack being
Right,
missed.
right.
But
Yeah. Right,
I'll
Delg
keep that in mind in the future.
Whoop, hold on. I fucked up his. Whoop. Sorry.
Oh, great. That's the
Get
only
that.
good roll he would have gotten the whole time.
Can you get that? So 15, that misses.
What?
Del,
Oh,
you're
God.
useless on your dog.
Yeah, and 16. That hits. Actually, both those
Is he
hit.
finally
I'm
going
sorry.
to get a chance to do damage?
No, I'm sorry, both those hit. My bad.
I was about to
Oh.
say.
Rereading these completely wrong, so he takes 12 damage.
Also, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the white outline?
Don't know.
That was so long ago for a cone of fire thing.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so he's looking pretty bad as well. Let me put a marker on him. The blue marker. Alright, Flora, you're up, and Effie, you're on deck.
Save.
Yeah, Flora's unconscious.
So, the death save.
So,
Here's the
death
thing.
saving.
Can I really don't want to roll this on roll 20. Because it hates me.
Why?
She's asking
Come on,
for
that has
asking
a
her
one.
physical die.
It'll pull through it. You're gonna roll 20.
Yeah, do it. Roll on roll 20.
I'm so nervous. Okay.
Alright, first attempt. Another
You see, this is why.
Well, that's not.
I didn't want to roll on
So-
roll 20.
Flora, you're unconscious, and
And I
you
just failed
are
the saving throw.
you are in the middle of the Feywild in the summer, but your body is in the Sealy Court, and you get dragged from the Sealy Court out of the building all the way to the other side of the dark forest as you're pulled down to the Unseelie Court, and all of these dark fey creatures are torturing you and pulling out your limbs and then putting them back together. Effie,
This is most
you're up, and the creatures are on deck.
It like because of the primal goes away almost instantly. As I return to full human, I say Kenneth, and as I say Flora, and then maybe the guy looks too, and then I slash with my other hand and try to primal savagery the other guy.
Okay. Alright, throw up Primal Savage.
And so yeah, let me roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Oops,
Advantage.
roll one more. I meant to
D20.
roll 8 plus 6, so 14.
That is a hit.
Yay!
Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Do enough damage.
Yay! Damage!
Alright, which
Which
one
2
we
points of damage.
The one
One.
that I would have had advantage on.
This one? This one right here?
Yep. And
Okay.
so now Kenneth is aware of what's happening to Flora. It's like okay.
Alright, so how do you want to do this?
Well, I guess since I kind of joked about it, as I point and yell, I was like, Kenneth, Flora! He just kind of, his eyes dart to the right just a little bit. He takes his eyes off of me for 1 second. I just slit his throat with my fingernails.
Alright, so he just and falls to the floor, dead, with the blood running out of his neck. Nice.
And I then use all of my movement to charge, and I mean, I know I don't have an ability, but I will barrel into him as much as I can.
Okay, well, you can get up to him, but if you want to barrel into him, that's going to be on your next contested strength check. But the
Yeah,
one next
I
to
know.
Delg is going to have an attack of opportunity and misses you wildly.
Well, that's good at least.
Yay!
Yay.
Karma came back to.
Alright, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
also, I'm kind of slightly here, so I'm not in the way of Kenneth.
Right.
Fluffy.
Alright, so this one sees Flora go down, and then sees you, and turns to you, and is going to attempt to attack you. A new target, yay! He's like, more! And swings at you for 22, holy shit.
That's fine.
That hits.
I didn't want a coup de grace hit off of her.
Yeah. Alright, so that's 8 damage as his
Man,
axe
they've been rolling
goes.
low damage against me. I'm lucky.
Well, good hits.
Well, how much health do you have left?
Good question. he swipes at you, and your water blood, flows out of you slightly. Alright, and this one is going to disengage and run this way 30 feet.
Is he 10 feet off the map?
Yes, he is 10 feet off the map. Keep that in mind. Oh, Wilson. I see where Wilson is. Okay. Alright, Kenneth, you're up, and Delg is on deck.
Well, hold on.
Run.
I was up here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or actually, let's try this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You can make it almost flanked, I think.
I can make it here. If I use one of my 5 diag.
Okay. Alright, you run your ass all the way over there, and
behind him?
Yep. With
Advantage time.
Listen, he hit me. You know what that means? He's gonna die.
26?
Yep, that hits.
Hello? No,
Yep.
stop that.
Hit.
There we go. 12.
Nice.
And,
Maximum damage.
23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's hits.
Another 12.
Alright.
So 24 points of damage.
Looking
That is
really
nice.
Kenneth is just like bellow, Kenneth is just, bellows like just, in rage at this point. He's not even doing words.
Okay. So as you yell and slash, you slash his thigh, and then you slash his arm, and it's just bleeding really bad because he's like hunching down from that big gash, and he's looking really bad, like soon to be dead. All right, Kenneth, is that it?
That's all I have.
All right, Delg turns to you guys. Should I go after him?
I mean, isn't he like bloodied and like hurt?
Yeah, he's like, "Ugh, can I go after him?" He's just like groaning from all the pain.
We're not worried with him right
Kenneth
now.
yells, "Yes!"
Alright, so he's going to move to him, and he's going to catch up with him and help him. Oh, I forgot, I have a sheet. First attack. Oh, he doesn't have advantage. Oh, no disadvantage. Yeah, that's gonna hit. And second attack, it's gonna hit too. So, 16 points of damage.
Yeah, someone just took 16 points of damage.
Yeah, you just see him riding up, and he cuts off his head. He is dead. Alright, Flora's up, and Effie, you're on deck.
Alright, Flora,
God,
just
Flora.
If Flora dies, I'm gonna be very
Roll death
mad.
saving throw.
There's no one
Save. Save.
Did it not?
17. There it is. Oh, you made it.
Save. Alright, so entering the unseelie court, your body is then dragged back to the sealy court, and it's lovely there. You remember it fondly as a child, and going to the sealy, going to court, it's beautiful, and you have all of these delicate mushrooms to eat. Alright,
You, Flora.
Effie, you're up.
I'm sorry, I'm deciding between if I'm enraged and attacking, or if I'm saving and doing a medicine check.
Let the dice decide.
Well, don't you have a healing spell?
No, I don't. I lied earlier.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh wait, healing word. I do. I don't have cure word.
Yes. Okay. That works too.
Healing word is a bonus too, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you want to throw that?
I'm definitely
You throw that too.
doing that. Yep.
Who's getting your healing word?
Oh, like we don't
this
know,
guy right
obviously.
here.
So, 7 to
Feels bad
4.
about it.
Oh, max healing.
Nice. To Flora, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so Flora, I just want to make sure. Flora, your eyes open, and you see the man who put you down, Effie to your right, and Kenneth to your left, kind of behind this guy.
So, as I run up, I just kind of like say the quick words of the spell, and then with my hand, like my left hand gesturing towards her, and then my left hand comes back and tries to slash him.
Nice. Alright, roll the hit.
Do I have advantage still?
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright, so 21.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Sorry.
Okay,
9.
damage,
Alright,
9.
How do you want to do this?
As my hand slashes up, instead of slitting his throat, my hand actually grasps around his throat, and then the nails continue to grow longer as they just go deeper and deeper into his neck as they cut his artery and he dies.
Nice. So like think of Wolverine, like when he puts his claw up to the neck, like just
Yeah.
there, and then extends it, and it goes right through his neck, and he's like, and stiffens up, and then just falls to the floor as your nail comes out of his throat, and he just clunks to the floor.
Fucking
I
brutal.
let go of him and he falls.
He's going to run over to Flora and just sort of like in kind of a panic and quickly do like a medicine check thing, despite not having any medicine.
Well, she's waking up.
All right.
Yeah, he's not.
Right. Roll your medicine. Medicine check or a.
Woo! 2.
Well, she's stable already. That's just a stabilizer. So if
No,
you
but
want,
technically her turn hasn't come up yet, so she's still laying there looking unconscious.
She might have like her eyes open,
True.
but kind of like immediately runs up to her, like he's like grabbing like bleeding stuff and attempting to do pressure and just
Alright, so
completely
you
failing
put
at it
some
all.
bandages and pressure on her, and she's not. She seems stable.
I don't
Alright,
actually have any bandages. I'm just like grabbing her
Well,
clothes and like trying to like
Yeah,
pull
like
bone
you
push
rip
her.
off some of your clothes.
She's
and
gonna
you
be
can-
awake to him like touching. Okay.
I
Sorry.
can't. I'm wearing full plate armor. I don't have any like cloth available. I'm grabbing like her clothes and just like applying pressure to the wound.
Starts chest compressions.
All right,
Yeah.
Then
so
Flora wakes up.
back at the temple.
Back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch. Asa and Havel. The priestess looks down at Sal and mumbles some words.
I'm like, wait, you do Hobble first.
Okay, she stops. And then, oh, I'm sorry. You want me to do Havel first? She, in between, and she walks closer to Havel.
Do you want bardic inspiration?
If you feel it's necessary.
Okay. She pulls out her kazoo. I've been waiting for this moment the whole stream. And attempts to match the holy music, but with her kazoo.
She looks all reverent, and then like when she hears that, give me a performance check.
Oh boy.
No, actually it would just be your bardic inspiration. So she kind of like,
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like just bardic inspiration.
I mean, I can do a performance check just for flavor.
no, it's okay. Well, okay, sure. Roll a performance check just for flavor.
See if
We'll see how
it's
good it
pleasant.
is. Sure.
Let's see.
So she tries to look clever, but cringes with that 4. She cringes and tries to keep a straight face as she's smiling.
She must be confused because she somehow feels inspired despite the fact that it's very grating to her.
It's inspiring because it's funny.
Alright, so she puts her hands up and starts mumbling some ancient magic words and casts a spell on Havel. And after a minute, nothing happens. She kind of slumps her head.
Rip
Bye,
the dream.
Lathander. She kind of just says, "Bye, Lathander. Let me try. Sal, maybe it will work." And she turns to her left to Sal and casts the same spell. You just see from the side of Sal's head this. Actually, let me get it. You see that brain with legs, the intellect devourer, as she said, crawl out of Sal's head.
I stab it!
Alright, you stab it, and it squishes black ichor out of its body. Sal kind of just kind of comes to, and where am I?
Why didn't it work on Havel?
Where am I? The priestess looks at him and says, "You are in the house of Lathander. You are blessed."
Wait, why didn't it work on Havel?
She turns to you and says, kind of puts her finger up as a hold, like a wait a minute, and she turns back to Sal and says, "Rest your head." And she stands back up and kind of walks to the door, kind of grabbing you by the under your underarm in a gentle way, like a guiding out.
Like a child who's in trouble.
You know, like a just come with me. She even says that. She's like, "Come with me."
Okay.
And she has you step outside.
Okay.
While you're out there now alone, she says, "It may not have worked on Havel because the intellect devourer has drained your friend of his brains. So with this greater restoration your friends are going to find, we will easily have him back on his feet."
I just look at her with the most confused face possible, and I'm like, Havel has brains?
I am finding it odd that excuse my language, a stone man has brains, but who knows how this... She pauses, almost starting to say monster. She's like, this new person was created, so there is a possibility he does have brains somewhere.
That's interesting. Okay. Did you use my bardic inspiration and it still didn't work?
Yes, I appreciate your bardic inspiration. Your words of... She kind of like cringes as she's... not noticeable for you, she's like a slight cringe as she says, "It's very helpful, thank you."
I don't have the social skills to notice her nonverbal cues of distaste.
Havel, as it fades to black, you come back to see Asa and the priestess standing in the doorway, or standing in this hall talking, and you can overhear some of their conversation, just a bit of intellect devour and Havel brains, how he was made. And then your vision goes black again, and it goes back to your master. and you're back in his laboratory. But there is another a person, a silhouette in the darkness behind, next to him, and he's talking. It's very hard for you to hear him, and all you see is a hand go up from the being, and then your master just falls dead, and then it fades back to black, and you're back with Asa and the priestess.
Havel's dreams / memories are hardcore.
Yeah, right. All right.
Havel's seen some shit.
Havel,
Done
you.
some shit.
All right. Back to the Forlorn Hills. All right, adventurers. So you are now surrounded by dead bodies on a hilltop. Everyone, give me perception checks, please.
I totally go back to Havel and sit on the table with him and ignore the fact there's a giant mess of brains on the ground. I'm not cleaning that up.
Okay.
Unless she makes me, I'm not doing it willingly.
No, she walks back in the room, just kind of standing next to you. Ooh,
So no one cares enough about the
Nat 20.
glue.
However, I would like to point out that at this point, Kenneth is attempting to apply to first aid to one of Flora's mirror images, and he's talking. I can't find a pulse. I think she's fading.
Okay, so you, so you're like looking at your friends while you're saying this, and in the distance, this kind of this direction, you see in the distance some cave in the mountains. You see several of them.
You're crackling a bit, Paul.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Kenneth will file that as information for once he manages to get Flora's heart started again.
Okay. Is that better, or am I still crackling?
You're fine.
You're
That's fine.
better now.
Okay.
So I like to think that Flora wakes up just as Kenneth is going, I can't find a pulse, I think she's fading. And she goes, what? No! No! I don't want to die!
Kenneth attempts to do chest compressions on the illusion. Is that enough to break it?
Yeah. You
Kenneth, like, she vanishes and Kenneth like looks and goes, no!
And then you look 2 inches to your left, and then she's there.
Yeah, and then I look 2 inches to my left and I see there are 2 Floras, and I'm like, they multiplied?
Alright,
Flora, what happens when you awaken?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's not the right one. There we go. That's so when Flora comes to, she's gonna just like sort of gasp and then look around, and then does she see the dude? You killed the dude, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you sit up,
3 or 4 puncture holes in his neck.
as you sit up and take your gasp of breath, your clones, your mirror images disappear. And you see the dead body in front of you, and to your right, you see dead bodies. To your 2 dead bodies next, 3 dead bodies. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So the spell only lasts like what, a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So by this time, there's enough time for that spell to just end, just as you were sitting up for your breath.
Yeah, it lasts for 1.
Yep.
Okay. So she like comes to and gasps, and she doesn't actually like stand up. She just starts casting, and there's like fire around her hands when she realizes that everyone's dead and everything's quiet. And then she just like breathing really heavy. She's just like
Hold on.
And then the fire just sort of fizzles away off of her fingers.
Oh.
Like she like started
okay.
the cast and then like stopped it. And then she goes,
These vile men have been taken care
"Thank you, thank you."
Are you all right?
No.
Well, I see a cave over there. Let's head over there. We can rest, and we can rest for a while. I'm drained myself. I'm a bit drained myself. He looks a little unsteady on his feet.
I'm gonna need help getting to that cave.
Kenneth
Like
nods
she-
and goes. Kenneth nods and goes for the Princess Carrie.
Cool. She's fine with that. What else? She
of.
can't.
Before we go, I search.
Oh,
Before we go, I search all the bodies to make sure they don't have a random diamond on them.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please. I'll tell you what they have on them.
All right. A little better than you did before.
Perception check, please.
That is.
Alright, so you find great axes on all of them. Hide armor. Very nice armor. The one in front of Effie has a gold flash on it, indicating some kind of rank. And you find... Let's do... 3 copper sitting next to the one in front of Flora.
Well, can I just keep searching the other ones?
Sure. Roll me another perception check. Alright. So, on the other ones, you find the great axe, the hide armor, and 4 gold altogether.
You said there was a gold flask?
Yes. Oh, no. Wait, did I?
He said gold flash.
No,
My audio is just terrible, you guys.
3 copper and 4 gold pieces. When you look at these gold pieces, there is a dragon on them. But give me a history check, please.
Yay, intelligence check.
Yay.
I clicked it. It's taking forever. Maybe it didn't work.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
It's being slow for me too.
I'm not getting anything.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Oh, twice.
And 11 again.
Yes, you know that this is a dragon, which is a coin from Waterdeep. So you can probably surmise that these bandits are from Waterdeep.
that saves me time. I was going to investigate to see if I knew where they were from. So.
Well, yeah. Alright, does anyone else want to do anything? You guys are heading towards the cave?
yeah. So Flora's gonna try to stand up and pretty much buckle at the knees because she has like nothing in her. And then when Kenneth offers to like carry her, she just is like, okay, yeah. And she just lets him.
Alright.
So we're headed to the cave, you said?
What
Paul?
it sounds like? Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Paul, isn't that what you were
Yep.
saying? Alright,
Yes, indeed.
so
Here?
you guys... Hold on. Let me just set up the cave first before... Give me a second.
Everyone who isn't aware of chat right now, say hi to Troll. Hi, Troll.
Hi, Troll.
So,
Hi,
Alright.
Troll.
Dang it! Hold on.
If the fight hadn't gotten so dangerous for Flora, Effie would probably be feeling slightly smug right now, saying that we should have waited till another day when we were more like ready and healed. But because everything got so hectic and dangerous, I just forgot about like that point altogether. Probably.
Yeah.
All right. So you get to this cave entrance. And it is quite dark when you get to the inside the entrance. It's a
Produce
dark,
flame, please.
a dark entrance. It looks to be 8 feet tall in the entrance, but it seems to narrow down when you look into it. For those Flora, when you're like resting on Kenneth's shoulder, he's got you by the arm. You can see down, and it looks dark.
Huh. That's a bit deeper than I thought it was going to be.
I have a torch.
All right. You gonna light that torch?
It's produce flame, so yeah.
Okay. It was how much light does that get off?
I think it's 10 and 10 bright, and then 10 dim.
Okay.
Blue and chat right now can't see shit.
Blue? Oh, alright.
I can't see anything either.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
No
10
one
and 10.
can.
Give me a second, guys.
I didn't know if anyone else could or not.
I can.
I'm totally
Yeah.
paying attention enough to know whether or not chat can see the map.
Are you still playing your kazoo?
How am I gonna
Maybe.
do that? Should I put a Asa in there?
Do Asa
That might
where?
be a good
What?
idea.
Well, chat can't see anything, correct?
Yeah, chat can't see anything. Yeah, just put me in for the view. Here,
Okay.
I'll permit you, troll.
There. Alright.
Well, I can't see anything either.
You should see the light around Flora.
He probably has to turn his token, but he can't see the token to spin it.
No, I can't see anything at all.
Really?
I see a big black square.
Yeah, me too. I can't
Same.
see anything. Oh,
Here,
wait, I see
I
it.
can drag and
I
drop a
see-
token. Is that...
The mid left is where we are.
I
The
found
middle.
it. Bless you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All the way to the left. My bad, guys.
Bless you.
Someone just drop a ping where you guys are, and I'll drop my token on the ping.
Oh, your token is here underneath mine.
Yeah, it's
I-
right here.
I got nothing.
I
I dropped the
see,
token, then and I don't see anything.
I can only see
Alright,
myself
hold on.
down. Let me turn myself.
Well,
Give me a
let me
second.
try to select. I
Oh,
don't seem to be able to. I don't think my token's in there because I can't select it.
Well, not anymore.
okay. Now, I'm sorry. There. Now, can you see things?
Nope, nothing. Let me drop my token back in again. Well, my token is here now, but I'm still not seeing anything.
Get closer to Flora. I gave Flora.
Yeah, I can see it. The entrance to the cave is over here.
It's working fine for
My
me.
character is
Yeah.
waving. Whoa. Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
it's
so
because
my
your
character
character
is.
doesn't have dark
Yeah, my
vision.
character is here. I can select it if I just but I still can't see it or anything else.
Hold on. Hold on. Can you see it now?
No.
Okay. Well, let's take a break while I try to figure this out.
Okay.
All right. So whoever needs to take a break, and whoever's still there, entertain chat. Ask questions. Chat. Feel free to ask us anything. All right.
Fun times are ahead.
Hello, chat. What do you want to be entertained with, bros?
Hey, Paul Stone, can you mute yourself?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just a ton of static as you. Thank you.
Yeah, Blue, if you look at the magic card that Troll sent, the quote that comes with the card from the character says, "Keep coming, I have knives enough for everyone."
Troll wants to know what would Hobble do if he started sweating. So I'm wondering, would it be like dust, bits of dirt, or would it be like little?
I don't think Hovel can sweat. Given the fact that Hovel doesn't eat or sleep.
Yeah, you have to have glands in order to sweat.
Pebble glands.
Oh, there it goes.
God.
I can see now.
Oh, it's working now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly, Troll. Hovel can't act. Hovel is incapable of sweating. He's a stone golem. He's not a.
Yes, we can see, Paul.
He's not technically alive.
I have no light cone surrounding myself. Probably because I'm not registered as having a light source, but I can
Or
see.
no.
I'm the light
Effie's.
source.
Yeah, I can see Effie's light source.
Oh, if he sweat. That's a good question. It would probably be like dirt.
What do you want to hear, Oni? Oni requested kazoo, but didn't actually say what kind of music.
Yeah, folk kazoo.
Troll is also asking Wolf Girl to clarify if he can ask anything.
No, that wasn't a question. That was him saying that I did say he could ask anything. And he's
Oh. Yes. Okay. I misread. The Doctor Who theme.
Was that close enough?
Yeah, it was good. I love it. 10 out of 10.
Now we just need to work on getting you able to do more than 4 notes before bursting out into giggles.
Into the uncontrollable giggles. Now he says do Star Wars.
How does
No.
the Star Wars theme go?
Do, 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 do,
Oh.
do, 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 do.
Um,
There's also the Cantina theme. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, da, ba.
Or
Cantina theme actually works. Do, do, do.
so formidable.
10 out of 10.
And that's what Beast's speech sounds like.
I will say this though, I agree with Amanda wanting to do death saves outside of Roll20 because I also have a die that I only use for death saving throws. That
Well, if I'll just make sure to knock you unconscious in Strahd then, because you're allowed to use real dice in our game.
that is guarded by this dragon. This die has never rolled me below a 15 so far.
How many times have you rolled it?
Twice.
6 times.
Huh? Nice.
Six rolls and I have not gotten below a 15.
oh man,
See-
pod racing. Oh, I love that game.
Pod racing?
Yeah, sorry. Oni said, now this is pod racing, and that just reminded me of this pod racer game on 4.
Oh, for the Nintendo 64?
Oh, yeah.
I played so many hours of that game, and I played it also when I was a kid and I sucked at video games. So you,
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
No,
did
you're
too,
right.
but I didn't play it that much.
I just played the
oh,
Lego Star
oh,
Wars game
oh,
over and
oh,
over and over
guys,
again.
guys, we could play Guess That Tune.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
But you have to give chat a few seconds to catch up, to be fair.
Okay. Okay.
Mario.
Yeah.
I don't think that was long enough for chat to catch up.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I was gonna let Blue play, and then after a few notes, she would stop and then say, "All right, what do you think it is?"
I'll give chat's cue then. How's that? Troll probably will be frozen. So unfortunately, you can't see my glorious face turning red from the kazoo playing. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh,
That's
there
a
we
tough
go.
one.
Okay,
Yes,
it's 10
I've seen
seconds.
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, but it's not The Little Mermaid. That's not a song. That's the movie.
Yeah, it's under
There
the
we go.
sea.
Under the sea. Sorry, I
For the
was.
record, I win, troll.
I was.
Record.
Oh yeah, it was Under the Sea.
Hello.
Welcome back home.
Oh, one more.
Dumb.
Oh my God, Oni! Oh my God.
Alright, welcome to
Who
the
plays the games with her butt?
So there's got to be a combination of Kazoo and Extermination Squad.
Exterminate.
Alright, so is everyone here? Or are we waiting on someone?
Nope, I'm pretty sure we're all here.
We here, bro.
Alright. So let's get to it. Alright, so everyone can see, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this very narrow opening, not even 5 feet. You just hear. Oh, is my sounds working? Okay.
Your sound is fine, but dwarf, come dwarf.
Oh yes. He rides up behind you. Let me get a token. So I forgot about her. He rides up behind you, gets off his mastiff, and says, "Right. Well, I guess I better go in first." And he, hold on. He's getting his token right now. And he walks in.
As a mining guide, do you think that this cave is safe, and do you think there may be what we're looking for in here?
He takes a second to stop and look at you, and, well, I've been doing this all my life. We won't know until we get in there.
Kenneth,
Jump first, feet later.
Kenneth will say, I think the answer is rest first.
And he just turns as he says that and walks in further.
Is that a yes?
I was cut out for me.
Wait, so
That's my problem.
Hey, Azavision.
yeah, no Azavision. Alright, so what are you guys doing? Your guy just walked in.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, can I go ahead?
Just some information for Paul that we didn't give him about last session is We think there
Mhm.
might be dwarven mining camps already up here that we may be able to contact or like meet up with to like either just give us a like something. Just that was a detail that you didn't have.
Yeah.
Okay. But he would But he would have recognized that if this was one, right?
Well, yeah.
No, like you said, not yet. You guys haven't found a dwarven mining.
Kenneth will call after him. Let us know if there are dwarves here. But we're going to hold the. But I think we should hold the fort here.
Outside?
He comes back
Just inside. Mm-hmm.
and peeks around the corner. I need you to come with me in case there is something in here. He points to Kenneth. Actually, all of you, come on.
We don't wish to cave dive at this point. You are injured yourself, along with our party member who barely just survived that last ambush. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to,
Yeah, he said. Kenneth cuts in. I'm completely drained. I'm not exactly doing all that well myself.
All right, then let me scout ahead, and the first opening, I'll block both ways, and we'll camp there.
I'll scout with you. I'm well enough to scout ahead with you. I just don't wish to go deep cave exploring.
Right.
I'm gonna stay here and make sure Flora's is safe.
Okay. All right.
So I turn into a mole.
Okay.
And I kind of like look like I'm trying to like crawl up on top of him, like the dwarf and the mastiff, or going in. Whoever's going into the cave.
Okay. This is the best I have, but it's not an actual mole.
It doesn't matter.
Let me
I
give you.
can remember that I'm a mole. I don't even have the stats for it. I'm assuming they have like 2 HP and do no damage. I'm not worried about fighting.
Yeah. Well, no. Wrong. Damn it. My roll 20 is being really slow. Right
Along
now.
with not having a stat block, I also kind of gave myself a blind vision within 5 feet as a mole. No, I'm just joking.
Actually, what does a
I don't know.
mole? Because I need to know if he has dark vision or not.
I just
Moles are
made
not
it up.
in the compendium.
It's nothing. Yeah, I just made it up.
I'm gonna say you have dark vision or not.
Well, they might be like even like have really shitty vision, but they rely on their smell so heavily. That's how they navigate. I don't know.
This thing on D&D Beyond Homebrew says they have a blind sight of 60 feet. And tremor sense of 60 feet as well.
Okay.
I think blind 30 feet is just fine. I don't need tremor sense either.
Okay.
Oh wait,
You
is the
should-
tremor sense the movement in ground? What is that?
Yeah.
I guess I would have that.
If you know anything about Avatar, it's like Toph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm a mole and I'm scouting ahead with him.
alright, so here, you should be able to have that mole token right there.
Yay, mole tokens.
Was it? Okay, cool. Alright. So he kind of like looks at you like, oh! Alright, come on, mole, and turns and walks down in the cave.
Limo.
Zim mole. You follow?
Yeah. Is produce flame concentration?
Nope.
You cannot.
No, I'm just making sure. If it was concentration, then I could have it, but it's not concentration.
Yeah, but you can't do it while you're a mole.
No, if it was concentration, I could, but
Oh.
I'm not. It's not concentration, so I can't have it. It's fine.
Okay. Alright, so you follow him in?
Oh yeah, I don't know where to go. Okay.
You saw him go down, turn to the right. So you look down and there's lots of he stops in this big cave as he sees you. I think this will be a good spot if we put a rock over. Hold on. You gotta turn.
You gotta turn. Oh, there. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of is pointing this to his right. He says, if we put a rock up here, then we'll have some space to sleep. And he
My
kind of looks
mole. I just like scratch once on the ground in response.
Can I do
Okay.
a perception check to see if his voice like carries out to the outside of the cave? Or is it quiet?
Yeah, you guys can. No, actually, yes. Give me perception check. I'm sorry.
So can I just do a good like walk around, kind of smelling everything, like scratching at some of the dirt, getting my nose up in it, just kind of exploring the cavern.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. So yes, you can hear him. Even though he's being very quiet, you can hear him.
I would like to note that I rolled a 2 to save my own life, but a nat 20 to hear someone.
And also the one perception check that was like just to hear a conversation.
Yep.
All
On
right,
my own
so-
team about whether or not we're sleeping somewhere.
All right, Effie. You were looking for what exactly?
Just making sure I don't smell any like type of animal shits, that would be indicative of predators, just things that would cause us trouble in the middle of the night, like vibrating fault lines, like the cave is gonna collapse, just fun stuff like that.
So, as a mole, with your whiskers, you do kind of have almost like a brimstone smell, further down in the cave somewhere, but not in this immediate area. Like you're getting whiffs of some kind of little spots, almost like footprints with smell. Footprint smells. Yep. So that's what you see. He kind of comes to this rock right here and says, "This is a good one," and he shakes it and moves the rock. Whoop, hold on.
I just
Well,
if I think I've searched
Hold on.
as much as I can, I'll just untransform. I mean, I don't need to stay in it.
okay. Hold on. I didn't hear you for a second. Okay. Right. So I can get rid of the mole, and you can just bring Flora back in here. Boop.
So
Flora.
I walk out and kind of either signal everyone in or just talk to them before we go in, saying, I smelled, there seems to be a distinctive smell of like brimstone, of something deeper in the cave, so I think we either stay at the very entrance or we try not to make any noise or like create light or anything while we're like camped out. It's up to you guys. It seems relatively safe. We can hole up here.
Laura's gonna think for a second and then go, well, if Delg thinks it's safe, then maybe we should go inside where at least no passing marauders will see us, like those
Yes,
guys.
there's definitely rocks that we could put to block off the deeper part of the cave, and so we don't have to worry about that as much.
Yeah, I think we should go inside, Kenneth.
Alright, so I think we're gonna chill here, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Chill inside. So you guys walk in, and it's damp.
So do you guys want me to use light or not? I feel like we're like really, I'm screwed if I don't have light, so.
You notice that Delg, when you walk over to see the rock that he put over the opening, this like 3 foot wide opening, that there's no light when you have your. What was it? Torch you said you lit?
No, I just create flame floating above
Oh,
my hand.
okay. Your flame of your hand. It doesn't
Which
penetrate through
creates
the rock.
the equivalent of torchlight. The spell
Right.
even says it sheds like a certain amount of bright light for like
Yeah,
15
10
feet.
and 10.
Yo, 10 and 10.
Right. So, the cave inside is 10 feet tall and is wider in this opening. And you guys would like to take a long rest here?
Yes, please. Dear God, yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes, long rest now.
So I kind of either, since we can't block up the whole like deeper entrance or whatever, I guess I want to kind of like find a whole bunch of like smaller like pebbles and stuff and kind of spread them out over like a 10-foot cube, like kind of creating like, you know, just like things that'll make noise if someone walks across them.
Okay, so you're basically setting a trap.
Yeah, I mean really makeshift, but I try.
Okay. Alright, give me... what would you say something... What is it
I
normally
would
for,
say
like...
it's either a straight wisdom or like survival.
I would argue survival.
Yeah, alright, give me a survival check.
All right.
And I seem to have been left behind by the light source and cannot find it again.
I'll go back for you, bro. I'm coming for you.
Alright, so Effie,
Here.
where are you making this makeshift?
I'm going just a little bit deeper so that we would have more than like 1 second of warning.
And,
like just
and the
not
light
much
is gone again.
Alright,
Can you see Kenneth?
Yeah, I can
I
see
see
you.
Kenneth.
You're right next.
Yeah.
Kenneth cannot
Turn
see
your
you.
character. I don't know why. All right, but yeah, just basically, I just walked down another like 15 feet from where, like 10 feet, not far at all, like just enough to like maybe give us a chance of hearing something coming.
he already moved the rock over the spot of the
It
other.
blocks the whole thing.
Yeah, everything
Oh.
else.
Okay, I mean, if it blocks the
Unless
whole
you
thing, then I'll
you wanted to put a makeshift trap
I'll
over
put it
here.
right
or
past the-
center.
I'll put it right past the rock, or I guess I'll put it at the entrance to the front door then, because that way we're covered that direction.
Okay.
Cool. All right, it's just a minor detail. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Let me. Man, roll 20 is being really slow for me right now. So give me a second.
Can you just give Kenneth a torch? Because I'll pull one out of my backpack. I'm pretty sure Explorer's pack has a torch.
Yeah, hold on a second. Oop. Okay. Alright, so you put that there. Where is Kenneth? Alright, hold on.
Right to the right of me.
I got him. I got him. Did you? I think it's because you dropped a new token. Hold on. Stop dropping tokens in. There. Now you should be able to see. All right. So
Oh wow.
you guys take a long rest. So give all your spells back and give all your HP. Now let's go back to Pavel and Asa. Pavel and Asa. Asa, you start talking to Sal, and he starts to explain.
I get to interrogate without supervision.
Oh,
He tells you that he was on the road from Loudwater to Daggerford. When he was overtaken by bandits dressed in red and very nice long robes. He kind of stops for a minute and puts his hand on his chin and just kind of like thinking.
We were told that you can help us with disappearing people.
People disappearing?
Yes. Including you, apparently. Until we found you and saved you. Because we're great.
Thank you.
And my friend Havel here is sacrificed because of you, so I hope he gets better.
I hope he does too. May the gods bless him and bless you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Mama.
I cannot thank you enough for saving me from that. And he kind of like points at the intellect devourer on the floor. Evil, vile creature.
Wait. You were on the road? You
Yes,
found them on the
I was
road.
Well, the last thing I remember was I was on the road to Daggerford, and I blacked out.
Did the brain just like run up to you, or were there hags with brains?
I don't know.
The
was
brain
out,
just
and
walked
then
up
woke
to
up
you
here.
in the middle of the forest. Ace is like dying. That was definitely both in and out of character.
He says that he doesn't know. He just was surrounded by bandits and then woke up to see you and the priestess.
So you don't know anything about, oh boy, I'm not good at this. What was the, name of the evil people? Oh god,
Bane.
What?
Bane.
Bane. You don't know anything about Bane people taking people?
You see him, as you say that, you see him like, his eyes light up and kind of stands up. That's it. They must have been agents of the Fae.
Agents of the Fae.
Those evil... They knocked my head. Yes,
What's a Fae?
Oh, God. They are evil wizards from the east.
We have to go east to find the missing people.
Possible, but it's weird they brought agents this far.
Why did they attack you? Because the rest of the people are missing from the town. You said you were on the road. What's so special about you that they would come after you when everyone else was just taken from the town?
I don't know. I'm just a priest of Eldath.
Does Eldath, like, fight Bane or something?
No, we do nothing of that sort. We are a peaceful priesthood.
Do you talk Bane to death?
I would do no such thing. I am a peaceful man that doesn't...
Well, that's why I said talk to death,
myself in
because you
violence.
bore them to death like a lot of priests do, no?
He kind of just looks at you.
Well,
So, your friends are off finding Diamond for...
wow, you catch up
Probably-
quick!
Well, I assume you guys have been sitting there for a while talking,
I
and you
did
probably
not-
explained to him everything.
I did not explain shit to him.
Oh, okay. Then
I'm
he
annoyed
just-
that he's up. That's really...
He kind of looks at you and says, is this your friend?
Yeah, this is Havel. Oh, Havel the Rock. And I kind of half-heartedly bang my chest.
Yeah.
My Havel the Rock. Anyways, this is Havel, and he's my friend, and he's, attacked by the brain things, and so my friends are getting the thing that the lady here said she needs to fix him.
The priestess of Lathander are very good. I have no doubt that they will help rectify your friend.
Apparently, the
brings him
brain
back.
thing did something different to him because she couldn't fix him, but she could fix you. Something about protect good and evil, and then she was like, oh, I misjudged you, and I said I don't have that, and I was like, hey, I have a bunch of spells, I just don't have that one. And then she was like, calm down, and I was like, okay.
With that thing, and he points at the intellect devourer, was in my head, then it was with that spell to get it out, but your friend seems to have been drained, and only a greater restoration spell will cure him.
Okay.
If there's anything I can do to help, I will
Do you
gladly.
have greater restoration?
He kind of stands there and pats his body and kind of brings out a couple
He has the
scrolls.
materials needed this whole time.
Well, he had it. He's like, he opens up his shirt, his top of his tunic, and reaches in and grabs a scroll and rolls out one, and then throws it to the ground. Not that one. And then he pulls out one more, and hold on, give me 2 seconds. Hold on.
Hi guys, sorry we sent you on a mission that we don't need. I figured it out. I guess it can't hurt to be able to do it in the future though, even if...
He pulls out a scroll and actually looks bright. His eyes brighten up as he rolls it back up and then hands it to you. I seem to have had that exact scroll.
Oh, sweet! Wait, why are you giving it to me? Do you not know how to use it? I start looking at it like, you know, like it's like in another language. I'm just like...
You have it upside down. He like turns it right side up. I thought maybe you could hold it for me while I read it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm not like a reading spell person, I'm more of a music spell person. Do you want some bardic inspiration?
That won't be necessary.
But
I
I
do
just-
need the priestess of this temple. Priestess! And he yells, and then you hear, yes, and the priestess comes in. Ah, a scroll.
I've got my kazoo up to my face with the most disappointed look in the world, like, oh.
Then you do this sigh, and like while the kazoo's in your mouth, it makes a noise. So it's like, yeah. Sal turns to the priestess and, yes, this is a greater restoration spell I had in my person. She like lights up and, great! Please read. And she kind of holds his hand and starts chanting with him as
I'm holding the scroll like a glorified book stand.
Your podium.
As she casts this spell, you Havel, your eyes from black start to blink, and you open your eyes into this glorious stone-covered room. The ceiling is painted beautifully with suns and fields, and you just see Aza, like right on top of you.
Yeah, I'm
And
basically standing on his chest.
A beautiful blonde-haired priestess woman, or a woman in bluish robes, leans over. As you turn your head, you also see a cladded man with black hair, a little taller than Aza, standing in the room.
I'm going to try to poke Aza and say, I'm just gonna try to poke Aza.
I immediately flop down onto him in an awkward hugging position, and I probably smack my head because he's made of stone, but I don't care. I go, Havel!
I give her a hug back.
Havel,
Paul tries hard to Isa, but Isa not talk back.
You were a ghost or something. I can't talk to ghosts. But you're not anymore. You're back.
So you just kind of like out of your peripherals, Asa, and you can see this Hal because you, if she's hugging you like that, your eyes are kind of pointed more towards this way. You just see Sal and the priestess walk out.
They're gonna like plan
Kind of just
an
like bowing their
ambush.
head and smiling. It's more like they're giving you room to be with your friend.
And I go,
I just hold her in the biggest hug, and then I get like this small instinct, and I do something that I've seen Asa do to Natil, and I give her a kiss on the cheek as best I can.
So you're like hugging her, and it's really hard. And Asa, you're just like but you're loving it.
I was
assuming
gonna say,
you're
I'm
loving
used to being crushed at this point. Non-lethal crushing, obviously.
All right,
Of
so
course.
I'm just like, Havel, there's so much to tell you. Oh my god, and all our friends are gone because they went to get
Question.
something to bring
Alright.
you back, but apparently we didn't need it.
Blue.
Yes,
Blue.
yes.
Yes, I was actually gonna move over while you're explaining to Havel. I was gonna switch back over to the rest of the group.
Okay.
I have a question though. This happens before the nightfall where she's at, right?
Well, it's becoming nightfall.
Yeah, but so I'm saying, what is she doing that whole nighttime that we're just sleeping?
Good
Playing
question.
patty cake with the Havel.
Probably doing that and then sleeping.
Okay, I just didn't know if she we're sent off on a mission. I didn't know if she was like, oh, maybe I'll try to go catch up with them. But
Oh, fuck
never
no. No.
She knows it's a day away. All right, so back at the Forlorn Hills. All right, so you guys get your day's rest. You wake up and Doug is making camp, making a fire, and I seem to lose Doug. Where did Doug go? Uh-oh. I think I lost a Doug. How did I lose a Doug?
He's under Kenneth.
Oh, get off my dog. You see him with the little campfire. It's really
There we
small,
go.
and he's cooking something. And he offers all of you food and some rations, or some water from his water skin. Would you like some meat?
Will graciously accept.
I will take mine and I'll be a moment. I'm going to go outside.
Alright, be careful.
Flora devours anything.
So while everyone
Okay.
is eating, I kind of take a small piece of charred meat outside with me, and I open up my coconut flask, and I focus upon it, and I touch and look into the water, as I do almost most days.
Okay, this is your, I'm trying to remember what you do when you touch the water.
Well,
Things.
my remember I would used to see things in it,
Oh.
and then that's how I
Yes.
got to the
Um,
town.
You. That's a good question. Give me a second.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
what I would have saw while Havel was unconscious, but
You look into your water and you see Havel awake, hugging Asa. Asa's very happy and talking a mile a minute, but you cannot hear what they're saying. So it's just like,
oh yeah, it's a very
Blah, blah, blah,
vague.
blah.
Like it's Aza's
Yeah.
form is probably a complete blur, really. Like, but just the coloration of her.
basically, we'll make it think of Harry Potter when Dumbledore is looking into the water, and
That's
it's
it.
all very cloudy, and at the point where the shapes aren't as distinguishable.
Yeah. All right. So I see the flash of purple hugging, and they're talking and whatever for a second. All right. Cool. So I kind of come back in a few minutes later while everyone else is cleaning up from eating, and I very nervously, I'm wringing my hands, like I don't know how to say what I'm gonna say, and I'm just stressed.
What's wrong, Effie?
Well, I believe that Havel may be not
Maybe what?
injured anymore.
Wait, what?
Oh. Wait, like he snapped out of it?
Yes,
How do you know this?
It's a difficult thing, but for my home, I have water and Havel. I've seen him, and he's okay.
Wait, what?
So
Can you explain that, but in a way that actually makes sense?
I wanted to maybe say this when everyone was around and just be completely honest, but
Okay.
the disturbance in nature that has affected Succumber is not limited to only there. My where I live, where I call my home, is been just disrupted and disturbed by whatever this evil magic is, and I
Okay.
took whatever little magic there was left with me, and I show them the coconut, with water in it, and
That's a coconut filled with water.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Or would that be a religion check? Because she's...
No, it'd be an Arcana check.
Okay.
That's a coconut filled with water. You are correct, sir.
Yeah, you can sense some kind of magic coming off of it.
Are you feeling alright?
It's like an Arctic cold magic. I don't know if she gets that, but
It's some kind of foreign magic, but it's definitely magic-y. Possible illusion magic.
Interesting.
The signs it has given me led me to Succumber, and it has also led me to Havel specifically, and that is why I was interested in figuring out what was going on with him and your group, and I need to fix this problem.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that you have a magic coconut that told you that a rock man was the source of a problem where you come from?
I don't know if he's the source of a problem, the solution. I thought that if getting to him and everything would be solved, but it's still all messed up. But I saw in the water. I saw him. He was
As
with
you guys are
Asa.
yelling, you hear this roar coming from over here behind the rock. And you start to feel the rock move as you're hearing this loud roar.
Paul's fine, which means we can go home. We should go home. Let's go.
Run!
Hold on a second. Kenneth says, Effie, hold that thought for 1 second. Kenneth will move and peek.
Alright, when you look at the rock, there is no light coming. You're just seeing the rock. There's no light penetrating through. You can't. It perfectly fits into this crevice.
I don't want to
But
know.
you feel the rock, and it feels like the rock is vibrating. And as you're touching the rock gives way. Let me move the rock.
I want to see what the rock is.
It's Havel!
The rock moves away, and you'll see this dragon behind it, roaring. Please roll initiative.
Cloud's already running.
Alright, hold on. Let me get battle music on.
I am lawful neutral, but there's a high
Alright,
probability.
give me a second. Let me put that on.
Oh my god, my streak of low initiative continues.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, one. That
I've
sucks.
been last like every single, maybe not one time, maybe one time I had like mid.
There.
Yeah.
And I don't even have that bad of a bonus. I just rolled crappy.
21. Okay. Let me roll for this thing.
The thing that sucks is when you've got a really high modifier, but you still roll garbage.
Alright. Oh, that sucks too.
Wait.
Alright, is that everyone?
Okay, that was dope.
So, alright.
At least we all know before this fight starts that Hovel's okay, according to me.
Possible.
Okay.
Alright, for you're up.
Died for nothing. Whew.
I can't.
This-
Okay,
you
I'm
can
like-
see this huge dragon.
I can see barely anything. Can I get like a vision around myself? Cause like I see I can see like looks maybe like an eighth.
Yeah, because that's the opening. It's the way the cave is shaped. It kind of curves. It's a narrow. It's probably like 5 feet from each side.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get the see. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, well, we're
Yeah, it's only 5 feet.
Listen,
maybe. Like I'm seeing a very very small portion of the map. But whatever, we can go.
Oh
Four.
god.
All you need to know is that there is a big. You are in melee range of a fucking dragon.
I'm not sure if Kenneth is going to be excited or. Yeah, probably excited.
This is a dragon right here, like right in the squares in front of you.
And Kenneth has the wisdom of 9, and he's been raised on stories of dragon slayers, you know, his entire life.
Actually, he would've-
why do I have to roll so low?
Alright. He would have lit a torch, so there. Alright. So, Flora, what are you doing?
Sometimes it's better to run. Flora's gonna look at Effie and go, "Do you trust me?"
No. Do you trust me? No. Then
Effie, do you
run.
trust me?
I just say yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Thunder Step, which
Okay. Will that allow more than one person?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
Yes,
One
it does. You can bring
Ooh.
along.
How many? How
You
many
can
people?
also teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller. Must be within 5 feet of you. Cast the spell, and there must be an unoccupied space within 5 feet of your destination. Otherwise,
Are you within 10 feet? Are you within 10 feet of me?
That's where they land. It's not where they vanish. It's where they
No,
land.
the damage.
no.
Yeah, within 10 feet of space you left.
Oh.
Good luck.
Alright, so 300 feet away, where are you teleporting outside?
Over here. Oh no, it's not 300 feet. It's 90 feet
Oh.
away, but I need to be able
Oh,
to.
90, right. 90.
That would put
Yeah.
you outside, though.
I mean,
It has to be a place you can see within range.
Oh,
Can you see
okay.
outside?
Yeah.
So it probably would be somewhere over here.
Yeah. Sorry, I was on the wrong tool. That's what I was saying, is this one. So, I'm gonna teleport myself here, and then Effie, I guess would be like right here beside me,
Okay.
because that I could see, so I'd know that she'd be safe there.
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna scream, "Run!" and then I'm just gonna bolt. I'm just gonna fucking.
Alright.
Alright, I need to make a con save, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Oh, so you'd be frightened? Oh, wow, 1. So you were completely
I
frightened.
take 17 points of damage.
Oh god.
Oh wait,
So-
doesn't Delg?
Each
Doesn't everyone-
creature within
Yeah, every creature within 10 feet.
Wow.
However, I do
Alright.
not believe the
Okay.
dragon is within 10 feet.
No, it's
Um,
not.
Here,
Oh,
so the dragon is not.
it's not.
Well done. Also, I'm going to say this, since I rolled a -1, Kenneth is like reeling right now. He's not like...
Delg is good.
So sorry.
No, he still takes half the damage.
Roll Effie. Oh, okay, so.
I can't actually see anything for some reason. There's like a big black thing where the edge of
Yeah,
the
I'll,
Turn your character.
It is turned. That's the weird thing. Because I've got. Maybe it's just Roll20 being weird. But anyway, she's just gonna go straight out the cave. For her running, so she'll get like however far away she gets from running. Why do I have
That's-
more Floras?
oh, I'm moving Effie. My bad. So 5 here. 10. There, you should be able
Straight.
to. Alright. Kenneth, you're up and creatures on deck.
Okay, this dragon, what does it look like? Color.
It
First,
is
color and
a
size.
reddish dragon, large, and it has a stinger at the end, which you probably know from your paladin studies that this is a wyvern.
A wyvern.
Uh-huh. It's all you can see is like its chest and its face and its stinger, and its wings are like spread out. But the way the cave is bent, all you can see is just that. What would Kenneth like to do?
Also, I blame Delg because he fucking cooked meat in the cave.
Blame Delg. Hashtag blame Delg.
So much of a mountain, man.
Alright, so Kenneth, what's Kenneth doing?
Kenneth is a goddamn paladin, and like heck he's gonna run from a fight.
It's goddamn full then.
Kenneth is going to channel his divinity into his sacred weapon.
Okay.
So now I have bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet. So hopefully I can see better. And then the next thing Kenneth is going to do is he is going to give himself Shield of Faith.
Okay. Alright, so your AC increased by 2.
And
Awesome.
then he's going, and then he's, you know,
So you're gonna move?
then he's
Or-
going to yell, oh, hold it off, go.
Alright. It is its turn. So it is to roar at you. And try to hit you. It's claw. It's claw. 26.
That hits.
Alright. 14 points of slashing damage as its thin claw reaches you.
Ow.
Alright. Delg is up. Seeing that his friends disappeared, he turns to Flora and says, he turns to you and says, well, your friends have just left, I think we should go. And he runs out. as he passes Effie. Come on, let's go! Or Flora, oh yeah, Effie. Alright, Effie, you're up, and Flora, you're on deck. Effie. Cameron, you there?
You're muted.
Sorry, muted myself. I said I reluctantly moved back in. So I moved, yeah. I think I have
Hold
line
on.
of sight. Yeah, with Kenneth's light, I have line of sight from right here.
Probably.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
just
40
it's
feet of
because
light's
I don't
fine.
have. There's no light coming off your character, so I move 10 or 15 feet in, and cast slow.
Okay, slow on the creature? Is it a target?
Yep. Up to 6 creatures in a
Uh,
40-foot cube, so just the dragon, wyvern.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
click
put
on
that-
it, I guess. Sorry.
Fine.
Wisdom saving throw. Please fail, please fail, please fail, please fail.
Please have, it takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Please.
Ooh,
Yes!
Wow! That is a natural 1. So 2.
You know what that
would
means?
totally fail.
Its speed is halved, and it can't take reaction, so my friend can run away without taking an opportunity attack.
Yep. Yep. Nice. Alright,
So I move 15, cast that, and then I move 15 back.
Okay. Alright, so,
And-
Kenneth, and before Effie, before you leave, you just hear the wings of... And then it starts to slow down. And then stop. Alright, Flora, you're up. And then Kenneth, you're on deck.
My cats keep pulling shenanigans with my turn.
Kitty, stop pulling shenanigans.
There's a bug in the house and Sherlock's trying to get it. Move, cat. Move.
So you, as you glance back, you see me dart in, and then I come back 1 second later with a big grin on my face.
So, okay, so you come back out. Well, Flora's not even looking, to be honest. At this point, I assume the horse is somewhere outside, right? With the mastiff?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta
So
grab the horse.
she's gonna be, getting the horse and the mastiff, like, untied from the tree as fast as she can.
The horse is just tied, they're both tied to rocks.
Okay, untied from whatever they're tied to,
Right.
so that they can leave as soon as everyone else is out of the caves. And she's gonna mount up while she's waiting.
Okay.
And
Alright, so you get on top of the horsey.
there's an actual horse! Yay!
I got the horse.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Kenneth, you're up. Everyone's running out.
Yep. Does the 16 hit it now?
Hold
There's a
on.
-2 to AC, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Cool beans. So,
They're both hit. Both your attacks hit.
$11, $7, and then hold on. I'm also going to burn my 2 second level spell slots to do this much extra damage.
Okay.
To do another 27 damage on top of that.
Alright. He's bleeding and looks it was a giant cut.
Bleeding or
Red.
bloodied?
Bloodied.
Kenneth yells, "We can do." Kenneth yells back, "Hey guys, change your plans. We can totally do this."
Alright. As
Silence.
you do that, it will try to bite you. And then go for your sting.
Nope,
Um,
slow.
the
It's
thing
slowed.
is-
It can only make one attack.
Yep.
Oh, yes,
That's
you're
one
right.
of the
you're right.
features. I did that for
You're
a
right.
reason.
So it will. You're right.
The bite
it will
hits,
only
though.
bite you. For 9 points of piercing damage, as it bites you on your arm. As you like turn your head and have your right arm sitting in front of it, it bites you on the arm.
Well, that hurts, but I'm not done yet.
Oh, wait, you have a shield, don't you?
Yep.
All right, so it bites the shield and breaks the shield and bites through your arm. So you have a broken shield.
Really?
Yeah.
That can just happen?
Yeah. Broken shield.
Okay.
Does it at least absorb the attack?
No, it will take the full blunt because there's shards coming through that as well. So it's like bite and shards. So make sure you take that off your AC.
Sure.
Alright, Delg is running, and
I just have to be fair. It gets to make another save at the end of its turn.
oh, does
No,
it?
it doesn't.
Wait.
A creature affected by the spell
Oh,
makes
yeah.
another wisdom save at the end of its turn.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
See
as
if I
powerful
break
as it seems.
See if I break it. 9. So no.
Nope.
Still slow. Alright. Delg gets on his Mastiff. Epi?
Well, crap. I didn't see him come, and I hear clanging and fighting and him say, "We can take it." Alright, well, I peek, go back again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fairy Fire would be helpful now. Or not. What is it, the Fairy Fire thing?
I can't, I'm concentrating on slow.
Oh, okay.
What?
Alright.
Change my- Oh, there. I
Yeah.
see. Okay, so I'll do that later. Well, I guess I'm going to Tidal Wave then.
Okay, so the
No, just
creature-
the dragon.
Alright, where are you? Where's the start point of this?
It's just on the dragon. I can make it remember we've established this every time that I can make it a 5-foot cube or 10-foot cube,
Right.
as small as I want.
Oh, and you're aiming this way, so the water flows this way and not towards you.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Please fail, please.
I hope I failed.
Lucky day. This is my lucky day. Yes!
11. Yes, I failed. So I take 48 bludgeoning damage. So roll that damage.
Prone.
Oh yeah, and I'm not prone.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
Not as good as I could have hoped, but
Okay.
it's something.
Alright, so it is hurt. It buckles underneath its leg.
I then move back and a little bit, and I yell, "We're finishing it! Come!"
Oh my.
Okay. That's just alright, Flora, you're up, and then Kenneth, you're on deck.
Yeah, so Delg's on the dog, right?
Yeah, I was a mastiff.
Flora stays put on the horse and screams back, "It's not worth your lives. It's not worth your lives. Let's go." She stays.
Okay.
She's,
Alright,
pretty, she's pretty shaken up by what happened yesterday. Like,
Alright, Kenneth, you're up.
Well, Kenneth is going to double stab, this time with advantage.
Alright.
Natural 20, natural 20. 25.
That hits.
Natural 20.
20, net 20! Oh, nice!
First does 10
Nice.
damage. The critical does an extra 13, and then I'm going to burn another 2 of my first level spell slots.
Smite that
Smite.
bitch. Smite that bitch.
This is
Smite
like,
that bitch.
oh, this is like a master class in Paladin right now.
Dude.
For an extra 15.
Oh,
so that's
pretty
28
good.
total.
Alright. He's looking really hurt.
That's 83 total points of damage. Just hope it'll be enough.
And it's still slowed.
Yeah.
Alright, it is its turn.
That it is.
So,
Oh, by the way, it would have had disadvantage on that dexterity saving throw it made from slow. Or -2, I mean, -2.
oh, you're right.
Oh.
So I only do that at the end of my turn, right? The dexterity saving throws? Not at the
Oh,
start.
no, I'm talking
yeah, the wisdom
is at
saving
the-
throw.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to get up, so he's no longer prone. And he is going to attempt to bite and sting Kenneth.
Nope, can't
No
stay.
bite, only
Slowed.
Oh,
Neither of them
I
would
don't-
hit at me.
right.
Neither hit me anyways.
Okay, I keep forgetting that, I'm sorry. Alright, so, and then he needs to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Mm-hmm.
For 10.
Yes!
Good slam. Wow. Alright, how long does that last for?
It's a minute. It's gonna be the whole combat. It's a minute. Until it saves,
Yeah.
basically.
Alright, Delg gets off
Delg
his-
loves to fight. You can't tell me he doesn't come running when I yell at him.
Yeah, Delg gets off, so that's 15. And gets here and sees Effie. Oh, I'm ready to fight. Let's go. And Effie, you're up, and Flora, you're on deck.
Alright.
Or Kenneth. Okay.
And then, might as well take advantage of that minus and, oh man, I really deciding
Yeah,
whether
tidal
to just use my last tidal wave against it again or do something else.
It's a.
Do you have anything better to do?
I mean, I
I'm
could
pretty,
just do
I'm
a
pretty sure
cantrip.
I'm the only one who can melee it because of the way the
so
cavern is
this
shaped.
is what the cave. Look at that. That's what your narrow. How narrow it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one who can melee it. On the plus side, it can only melee me.
Well,
I mean, you could get here and get him.
well, I was just deciding whether to do basically produce flame or tidal wave. That's my two choices right now.
Okay.
Tidal wave. I'm doing
Alright.
it. Might as well. It has a -2 to dex saves right now. I'm doing it.
All right. So
But also,
dexterity
it's a minus
saving
2 to
AC.
throw.
Oh, it
16.
saves.
16.
What was
Yeah.
your save? DC?
I only have a
16?
14. Yeah,
Oh,
it
14.
saves.
So it saves.
All right, so it
doing
takes only half as much
nothing with
damage.
Come on,
Wait.
high damage. Alright.
No, 6.
Yeah, half. So
Wow.
6.
What are you gonna
Oh, wow.
do?
It's still slowed. We're still fine.
I know, the slow is amazing, honestly. I can't
Oh,
complain.
it gargles, trying to catch its breath, and just keeps roaring.
I'm curious as to what this
alright.
thing's armor class is because
Flora,
reasons.
reasons.
okay, so she's outside alone now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she'll jump down and I can't just leave the horse untied now. Can I?
Sure you
Come
can.
back and there'll be no horse.
Better than coming back and having no party.
You can tie the horse to a rock.
Would that be an action or a bonus action?
Interaction.
I'm sorry?
An interaction. So getting off will be half your speed, and then tying it up will be an interaction. Because you can find a rock right next to you that's big enough to tie around.
Alright, she'll do that. She'll
Okay.
hop down and tie the horse up real quick, and then I guess move 5. I can't really see, so give me a second as roll 20 updates.
Oh, so if anyone in chat is watching this on VOD and confused why Havel and Aza are in there and not fighting, this is because chat, we're using blue, and if blue's not there, she can't see because I'm using dynamic lighting. Just keep for anyone who wants to know. Alright, sorry for.
No problem. Once she reaches the end of her speed, I'm gonna use my action to face step. So that'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20. I can.
Somewhere you can
can't-
see.
There's a corner though, right?
Yeah, so it'd need to be somewhere over here.
You can teleport in front of me,
basically.
basically.
Yeah.
She can see in front of me.
The problem is that roll 20
yeah.
takes updates, so I'm trying to figure out what I can and can't see right now. You're gonna have to give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Where was I? I was here on top of Delg. So yeah, I guess I could go. Where's the ruler? 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah. Somewhere over here.
25? Because I can kind of see part of that.
Hold on.
I was
I
on-
don't think it'll
on
matter
the way.
much whatever you want to do this round.
Your vision's like
Fine, we'll
Either
go
way,
with
you're
20.
not getting within range this turn.
That's not.
yeah,
that's-
be like somewhere over here. On
Alright.
top of
What's wrong? Matt.
what?
I've been moved off the map, so I can't see shit anymore.
There's not that much to see.
Alright, so once she's
There we
over-
go. I'm back now. I broke the boundaries of the game.
It's a small cave.
I
Alright,
dove
so
for
you
a
see
second.
you
Am
see
I-
Kenneth and this
Wait, quick
Sliver.
question. Paul,
yeah.
before we continue, am I against a wall or something? It's not letting me back up to give Chad a better view.
Yeah, there was a wall.
Okay,
Hold on,
I
let
was
me-
like, why can't I back up? Okay,
is that
there we
better?
go. Thank you. I was just trying to give a wider view. Sorry. Carry on.
No problem.
Alright.
Laura's gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Okay. Alright, cast your witch bolts.
Does it 22 hit?
Yes, that does hit. Oh,
Okay.
nice.
In that case, please. Oh yeah, that's the one. I need. Wait, can I? No, I want to cast it at a higher level, but it didn't ask me. Is that one?
When high level, increase 1d12 each side. What?
Well,
what
it's
level
a
are you
level
on?
1, and I was gonna use one of my level slots. So
Breaking up. Hold on. Say that again.
it's level 1. I was gonna use a level
Yeah.
3 slot. I might have just built it wrong. So
Okay. Wait. Every time you keep saying that, what level slot?
3.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Hit Discord. So roll 2d12
Okay. Give me 2
and add that to the 2.
Do 2 D12. Alright, so 10 damage. Lightning damage specifically.
Alright, so you bolt this thing, and it being in water just electrocutes it. It's just and it falls to the floor.
Kenneth stands there for a second and then goes, "Woo!" Heck yeah!
Are you mad?
I would like to imagine it collapses slow at the magic.
Are you freaking crazy? What the hell,
turns back.
Kenneth?
Kenneth turns
We're
back.
just
He
walk
looks.
over
He
and
looks like.
laughing.
He looks like completely like. He looks completely like. Oh yeah, awesome! Yay, we did it! Woo!
Victory music.
Victory music.
Hold that thought. I don't know what my strength is 0. Okay, then I guess it's just a D20. No, that doesn't
What?
noise. But I hit you anyway.
You try.
I feel like I do. It just doesn't do a damn thing because of your armor.
Yeah, Kenneth is like, Flora, what's wrong?
If anything, your hand stings a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if you're using your fist. Kenneth's like, what's wrong?
What's wrong, you crazy maniac? That was like some sort of dragon type thing, and you stayed and fought it? What
And
the hell?
won.
That doesn't matter. You could have died.
Well,
But
I
I
mean,
didn't.
at least the magics were in our favor this morn.
Today, they weren't necessarily yesterday. And you stayed behind for no reason. Havel's fine. We knew Havel's fine. We don't need what we came here for anymore, and you stayed.
Well, I'm not gonna leave a dragon lying around outside of town. I don't think that's a dragon, anyways. He looks back over there. That poison stinging thingy that it had there means it's probably a wyvern.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a lesser dragon.
But
It's like a lesser dragon. They don't breathe stuff. They got this poison sting, and I figured, he points over to Effie, managed to tag it with that slow thing, and I figured, let's give it a shot.
there are dangerous things everywhere, Kenneth. You can't just go kill every dangerous thing everywhere in the world that's anywhere near a town. You're going to die that way.
Look, that's the whole point of being a paladin. It's to help the helpless, defeat evil, and slay monsters.
So Effie is just kind of sitting there like, I'm so glad everyone forgot about my revelation that I...
About the magic coconut?
Yeah, I'm just like, let's everyone forget about that. Let's go.
I love how to her it's like this massive thing, and we're just like, all right, you got a magic coconut, whatever. You're a weird druid.
That's really cheating.
Alright, so you guys walk out of the cave.
Well, hold on a second. Kenneth's first gonna inspect back the way the thing came and see if he can find its nest.
Okay. Alright. Doug does not. Alright, so you're walking through.
Yep.
You see lots of rocks. To your left, you see a greenish patch with mushrooms on it. Ahead of that is an opening where it turns left or turns right. You see
Can Kenneth
a
do a
large.
survival check to identify the mushrooms?
Yes. Give me a survival check.
Okay. I don't think I'm good at survival. Obviously. If I was good at survival, I wouldn't have done that. That's a 6.
No. You no idea. It just looks like a white mushroom.
Alright.
green eye.
Kenneth will walk down, sort of like stare. He's basically looking to see if there's any like dragon horde.
Okay. You walk. Give me. With that survival, the 6. You see lots of minerals on the walls. Ahead to your left, you see a. Actually, let me see what you can see. So I'm not. All right. So I'm sorry. Ahead over here, you see a large purplish mineral in the wall.
Hey, what's his name again?
Delg.
Delg.
Yeah. Hey, Del, can you come over here for a sec?
You just hear the pattering of dwarven feet as Delg walks behind you. Yeah.
I might be being slightly racist with this, but as a dwarf, do you know what this is?
He doesn't even pay attention to you when he runs over to it and he hugs the wall. I found it! And starts chipping away with his tiny hammer he pulls out of his backpack.
What is it?
Hold on.
I failed geology. What is it?
Yeah, I failed geology too. Give me a second.
Amethyst?
Hold on.
Amethyst is pretty famously purple.
Oh, I was doing that in character about like Kenneth failing geology.
Yeah, it's amethyst. He says amethyst, and just starts. I'm gonna say it's amethyst. So he starts chiseling away. And he seems pretty busy.
Okay. Oh, Kenneth's just gonna keep.
Oh, you see a mineral to your left when you pass by this cave opening that's
Hey,
ranging
Doug, I
from
found something else.
10 feet to 5 feet as you move further down. The height was from 10 feet to 8 feet tall. Delg stops and turns and runs over here. Ah, emerald! And starts chipping away with this.
Ooh, I know what that is. That's cool.
Alright, yeah, you walk and now this room is a lot larger.
Hey, I found more amethyst.
So at this point, Flora's just like, when you called Delg down and he ran down the tunnel, it was just like, alright, well, we might as well go now that the threat's gone, I guess. And she just sort of like waves Effie on as she like walks down toward
Okay.
him. So,
so you guys are all just gonna Effie, what are you doing?
I come. I'm just kind of like just waiting for. All I'm focused on is going back to town now.
Okay. Alright, give me a second. What is, actually while I'm doing this, what is Havel and, Hazel doing? While they're at the care of, the Temple of Volcano.
Okay. So, as soon as I get over the initial, like, you know, freaking out with Havel's part, I message to Griff. Bye! Bye!
Boy.
You see, Griff walk up to you. Yes. Alright, sorry, yes.
Look!
Oh, great.
What?
It's awake.
Why aren't you more excited? Do you not like Havel?
Oh,
You secretly wanted Havel to be paralyzed. Are you gonna betray us? Get away
Miss,
from him.
Miss Flora, sorry, shit. Miss Aza, please. I am just tired. It's good to see you, Mr. Havel.
Mr. Havel.
Hi, Griff.
I'm sorry. It's Griff.
Also, I love how the Griff's token makes him look like he's supposed to be like the male equivalent of a hag, and I keep thinking it's an enemy every time I see him. Look, Havel's awake.
Good to see you awake.
So, do you want to play games with us?
Sure.
Havel, you want to play games?
Havel like games.
We have Havel, me, Natil, and Griff. We could play something. What game do you want to play that is good for 4 players, Havel? And Aza's got the stupidest grin on her face possible. She's like, we can play games again.
Hovel, play hide and seek.
Come on, Griff, let's go play hide and seek.
Oops, sorry. Alright, so you guys go off and play some games.
All of the games.
Yay!
Oh,
I'm
All
just imagining what it would be like to play tag with Hovel. Just like earthquake the whole city.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty accurate.
Alright, so
Thunderous
back,
footsteps.
back at the cave. What's...
Can I make a
Alright,
request? Can Kenneth
Sure.
can Kenneth sing Hi Ho for me?
Dell starts to sing some kind of tune while he's digging away on this rock. Alright, so everyone, Flora, you were, what were you doing? Were you searching everywhere as well?
Yeah, so we were sort of following Del down to find Kenneth, and then following Kenneth around as he was searching through. And Effie and Flora were kind of having a little bit of a side conversation. Effie, would you like to have that actually in the stream?
Sure, if you want. I mean, I think we could just pretty much say that. We basically kind of, I thanked her for saving me. She thanked me, and then I got very awkward and kind of walked away and like inspect a rock to avoid like the compliment from her, like thanking me for saving her the day before. I was like,
Where the hell did Kenneth go? Oh, thank God.
Oh, I can read that now.
Quick, zoom out!
There we go.
Alright, so, I'm doing this. So you were kind of searching all around. In this cave you find lots of minerals, and, you do find sections in here, where's Asa? Get rid of Asa. You do find sections in here that do have diamond. Let me point you to some areas. Actually, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I mean, there's some that are obvious. Kenneth.
Mole.
And whoever else is. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I
That is a 9, which is... There we go.
That's
it's
20.
Natural 20. Yeah, the natural 20. Now we're not in combat anymore.
Can't save my own life, but I can definitely find shit.
You find this area over here that the whole section of the wall is just diamond.
Can you click on that again for me? Oh, over by.
I'm sorry, I put someone else in the wrong.
Diamond.
Ah,
Over here.
Whoa, is this...
Diamond.
Is
Thank
this
you.
leftover for Effie?
that's
with
my
the
bolt.
Okay,
Dang
good.
it. Hold on. Yeah.
That's a
Alright,
cute little mole.
Kenneth will
Oh, yeah,
turn to
that
Delve
one's-
instead and say, "All right, you can have. I think you can have all this in here if you could mine us. If you could spend like an hour or so cutting out as many diamonds as you can for us."
He like
oh, don't
eyes
promise
widen.
some shit.
his eyes widen and he's like, yeah. And he mines for an hour for that diamond spot. And he produces 2 very large diamonds.
We need to work on your negotiation tactics.
While you are in here, there is a
Kenneth's
section up
paladin.
in the north, up here. Up here,
Okay.
I'm making it up north, up top.
Yeah.
You do find a treasure trove that looks like the wyvern has been sitting on. You see a lot of hay and body parts, dead things around it, skeletons, like he was feeding there too. In that pile, you find 600 copper pieces. So someone write this down. 700.
Kenneth will take it with him.
Okay, so 600 copper, 700 silver, 2,100 gold pieces, and
Holy.
EP.
20 electrum pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
electrum
many?
pieces.
How many electrum?
20 electrum.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure I heard that
And
right.
I am still not over encumbered.
Electrum is evil. Friggin' 1.5.
Alright, so with that, I think this is a good spot to. And unless you guys
agree.
want to do something.
Can you tell me what the value of the diamonds are, just in gold pieces?
Give me
Because that'll be useful
a.
for spell component.
Yeah, I wish this was 3.5 because then I could say, give me a
Appraisal.
what's it called? Yeah, appraisal check. Give me a second.
Well, we can get it. We can
Give
get
me a
some.
wisdom check. Just
I mean,
straight
we can
wisdom.
get praised in general, but it is what it is.
You could tell that this diamond is nice the way it's cut. Delg like even tells you, yes, this is a very nice piece. Probably good enough to help your friend.
Well, here's hoping.
And he looks at the other one and says the same thing. So overall, I would say you have altogether 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamond with both
So
those
two
combined.
500. So would you say
Yeah.
like 2 500 gold piece diamonds?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So 600 copper.
Just because the spells require them to be worth a certain amount.
Yeah.
So 6 gold.
No, there's actually a pretty hilarious joke I heard where someone was going to buy diamonds and they got them at a bargain, but then had to go and buy more because they hadn't got the right amount of value for them yet.
So, Effie, you find this pond with kind of like a waterfall coming down this way that seems to go deeper down into the cave. But other than that, you guys just find more rooms with minerals of all sorts, and Delg is in heaven, digging away. And I think that is where we were leaving off. Aza playing games with Havel and Griff, and our adventurers in the Forlorn Hills finding what they need.
Nice.
So-
Cool.
Alright, we'll do a good, bad plug.
Alright, guys, let's go in the order that we always go in. Wolf Girl!
Hey.
Hey,
So good stuff. I didn't die. Yeah, I think that technology-wise, sure, we had some issues with the camera tonight and a little bit with Paul's mic, but they were really relatively small. So yay! New year, new tech. And I think that it was really cool having the opportunity to use the new art from Lady Nightwing, not only for this campaign, but also for my character. Okay, thank you, Lady Nightwing. So I have like original Flora art now, which is nice. And Kenneth kicked ass. Kenneth
did.
kicked ass. I also liked the opportunity to play with the idea of Flora being like terrified of something. So that's nice. Yeah, bad. I'm glad that Havel's back because I felt kind of bad that Matt was essentially like sitting out for 2 sessions.
Yeah, sorry guys.
That's all
fine.
good. I mean, like the story makes it happen sometimes, but it's nice that it's back, or that he'll be back. I also like that we found what we needed, so the party will be back together, so it'll be nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my good and bad this week. If you want to hang out with me during the week, you can find me here on Twitter. And then we have a Discord. If you want to hang out with us during the week, you can find us there on our Discord. And yeah, that's my portion. I had fun.
Cool.
Good.
All right, next.
Good.
All right. So, I had a great time this evening. I think some of the good was, besides Floor not rolling well, the combats were pretty fun. I enjoyed that my character basically freaked out and also had a vulnerable moment. It was like kind of gave one of her secrets away, and then she ended up not needing to because the diamonds were right inside. Just ironic. I know Havel's okay, don't ask me how, and then we got the components to save him anyway. And bad, I just want the party to be together, and we'll be doing that next time. So, and plugs, I'll put it in the Twitch. I don't ever tweet, but I'm just gonna plug my Twitter this time at @HomeskilletPro, and yeah, that's it for me.
Cool.
Alright. Am I up?
No, new guy.
I forget the
Yep.
order.
New guy's turn.
Original new guy.
Yes, original new guy.
I love
Okay.
I love these sessions. I totally don't mind sitting and watching everybody else play, given I know the position that Havel's in. If this were just dropped on me at random, and it was just a session of Havel barely gets to do a damn fucking thing, then I might be a tiny bit upset. But since I already know what the situation is, then it doesn't matter. I have no bads, actually. I think we did a wonderful, wonderful job of not talking over each other. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All good things.
All right, Paul.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this session had some quite enjoyable combat that I felt was pretty high stakes and eventful, and it seemed like almost everyone got to contribute, pretty thoroughly in it. Even Flora, when you had your moment with the mirror images, that was pretty cool. I just wish that he hadn't rolled had rolled a little better with that. We also got some good role-playing moments in there. I imagine there's going to be a conversation between Flora and Kenneth at this point, and I think it's probably a bit due.
Oh my god, it's like the parallel to Aza and Effie being like, what the fuck?
Yeah, kinda. I'm also really glad that Kenneth rolled ridiculously well. I'm not sure how good that Wyvern's armor class was, but I hit it I hit every single attack I rolled against it, which was amazing.
Yeah, it's armor class is meh, but yeah, you did pretty well on attack. I admit that.
Yeah, I mean I intended to just hold off to fight it for just one round, but then then it did its attack, and I'm like, huh, it did one attack and it did 14 damage. I'm curious how much damage. What if I unload on this thing? How much damage will that do? And then I just rolled it, went with it from there. And I could totally see Kenneth just getting caught up in the heat of the moment and just continuing to fight longer than he should. I was actually worried though it was gonna be an actual adult red dragon. I'd be like, oh crap, we're all dead.
Oh,
Goes
fuck.
first.
That's what I was just about to say. It's like an adult red dragon would have fucking barbecued all of you.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be like, if this thing goes first, we are all dead. But even if it goes second, that means that one of us is going to be dead, and it would have been.
But it was a narrow corridor, so it was hard for it to get out, and you were kind of blocking it.
Yeah, exactly. But he would have just barbecued Kenneth, and that would have been the end of it.
I would like to point out that what I probably should have pointed out was that this corridor the rocks around it looked like they just settled recently, so it looks like there might have been bigger before. So possibly there was a cave-in and it couldn't get out.
Look, all I'm saying is that I'm really, really glad we didn't decide to go in there. We were all half dead.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, Delg.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that would have been. Yeah, that just would have ended poorly.
Hey, Doug
I
wants
am
his
sad-
gems. You can't flaw him for that.
Yeah, agreed. I am sad that my shield bit the dust, but hopefully I can buy a new one in town. Kenneth is going to scavenge that sapphire, though, out of it.
okay, so put
Value. One tiny sapphire is basically all it is. It's like fairly small enough. It's like small enough to see.
yeah.
Really
So just put a rock of a gem in your inventory, if you will, please.
As for downsides, the only downside I had is that Aza and Hovel weren't with us in order, to bounce off of and have fun with us. I mean, I'm sure they had fun with their role plays bits, but I kind of felt they got a little left out, and I'm looking forward to having them back.
My new favorite thing is just messaging to Griff.
Boy.
Because it took him so long to adjust to it, and so now I can just yell at him and confuse him, and he's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
Has anyone played the new God of War game? Boy.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
haven't
oh
played it,
boy.
Boy.
Let's see.
but my
Alright,
girlfriend started playing it and was obsessed with calling Sherlock Boy for like an entire.
Alright, Paul. It's your turn.
Hello, I am Paul. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was a really good session. Great combat. I'm glad to hear that you got Aza and Howell didn't mind being on the sidelines, because I kind of was. That's why at points I wanted to jump back to you guys and make sure that you had some spotlight in there. I was a little worried that we were having too much combat without you guys in it, but I'm glad you guys are okay. Great role play between you guys and the NPCs and each other. I have to agree on not talking over each other. You guys did really well. Good job. Still doing really well.
Pat on the back, everybody.
Pat on the back. Bad, I would have to say technology. So fuck you, technology. And that's really it. The bad, there's really just that. And hold on. Where is is it Paulstone? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, that's my Twitter. You can find me there where I tweet out our sessions and everything D&D. So if you like D&D, go follow me. That's it.
Woo! Sorry. I was trying to be enthusiastic.
Fine.
Woo! Woo! Is that it?
Yep.
Hello everybody, I'm Blue Dog. If you don't know who I am, I don't know how you're here. I run this channel. We do D&D every week. Every other week is my game. Every other week is Paul's game. This week was Paul's game. Next week is my game. Next week is Paul's game. Next week is my game, and so on and so forth. As
Ooh,
you saw,
please.
I always make it a thing, like a contest with myself, like beating your high score, you know, of how far into the spiel I can get in one breath, you know?
You're gonna pass out.
So anyways.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm Blue Dalek, if you couldn't understand what I was saying because I was trying to say it as fast as possible. I run this channel. I don't know how you don't know who I am. Thank you for being snarky, Oni and Nevi. Anyways, ignore the fact that my cam is not working. That's my basically only negative, really. Because fuck my camera. Anyways. I thoroughly enjoyed the session. 1, there was combat that I didn't have to do. 2, I got to be obnoxious. And 3, Hovel's back.
Yay!
We got to play together. Also, I got to be unsupervised, which was fantastic. To be able to sound crazy without anyone to be like, Aza, what the fuck? Cause she just had the timid priest lady who was very nice and not going to tell her that she didn't like what she was doing. And the guy who just woke up and was like, what the fuck is going on, huh? So she got to be like, oh my god!
I love though that even though you were by yourself and you could be crazy, you were actually toned down. You're like, oh, now that I can't be crazy,
Yeah.
I'll be less crazy.
Well, I didn't want to endanger the chances of them helping Hovel, so she was crazy to a point. Because she cares more about Hovel than being able to be crazy. So yeah, that was fun. It was funny. One of my favorite minor details. My favorite minor detail was the fact that they just left the brain goo and no one cleaned it up, and there's just brain goo on the ground. So yeah, I guess that's it. I always feel like I'm missing something, but I guess that's it. So, shout out to Lady Nightwing while we're here. Again,
Woo!
for
Thank you,
the
Lady
amazing
Nightwing.
art, we got to use the overlay for the first time. Look at how beautiful it is. So yeah, unfortunately, we also got to see the wonderful broken cam picture that she made us. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next week around 9 Central Standard Time for Curse of Strahd, where hopefully they'll actually level up because they'll solve the maze, which means they'll have solved their first puzzle after 4 episodes. Although in your defense, you are at least multitasking and also trying to scope it out to kill him later, but still.
This is true.
So yeah, thank you everybody, and tune in next week. As always, go on safely. Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.